Watch a little bit of the whatever podcast. See what they got going on, you know? It's happening right now.
I
It
can't
would
go
not
to a
be
vacation if my husband killed my kids. I don't
okay.
go
Well,
with
some
another
women,
man to a
it
trip.
would never
They have
occur to
heard
some
here a
women to
lot,
like have a fucking
first
pixie
seat.
cut either, but it occurred to you.
Chair one here, making that face right there.
Like most women have long hair, so I don't understand the logic here. Just because something wouldn't occur to you to do doesn't mean that it's like somehow pointing towards or evidence that he's guilty.
But why are we just blaming the woman when she was drugged?
Whoa,
There is
hold on. What evidence that
her fingerprints weren't on the murder weapon either?
what was the murder weapon?
It was this knife upstairs on the nightstand that was moved.
The murder weapon was a knife. You clearly whoa.
Well,
Oh my
like the
God.
weapon she, not the ropes. I'm talking about the knife she used. That's technically she was supposed to die. So they're calling a murder weapon because it is a weapon that was used to cut herself.
We're gonna have to. I'm sorry, Tiffany. You need to pull up ChatGPT because we have to fact check some of these claims. So, she self-harmed. Is there actually like? Did they take DNA from the knife?
Yeah, they did. And then they were
Okay.
talking about how
Now, did she wear gloves?
no, she didn't wear gloves.
Okay, so because even if there's a lacking of a DNA on an item, doesn't like disprove the fact that somebody used the item.
Just his was on it more than hers.
Was it a knife that was used in the household that he also resided in?
No, that was not the knife.
I'm sorry, if you live in a house, and you use a kitchen knife, and he's like he cooked a steak the night before, there's going to be
I don't
his
exactly
DNA.
remember because I don't want to say anything false, so I don't remember everything exactly. But that's just from so far what I remember reading with all the notes that comes out from court and everything. But they also studied the cuts since she was a nurse. If you wanted to kill yourself.
Who are they talking about? I don't even know who they're talking about right now. Chat, do you guys know who the fuck they're talking about? I don't know who they're talking about, if I'm being honest with you. If I'm being honest right now, I really don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And I say, don't put bananas in my butt. Don't put bananas in my butt. I told you several times before. My butt is not a banana door. What are they talking about, though? Yeah, I'm not getting that, blackhead. Not getting that. I don't think I even got anything off of it. Even any blood. Okay. Let's see what else.
You anatomy, she would know how because they have to learn that.
Oh
If
my
you don't
God,
know that, then you can't be a nurse.
that's a pretty strong claim there. So
They're
okay.
smart. They
Yeah.
all had to study that.
So hold on, a couple things here. Hold on. So there's quite a bit flawed with this line of argumentation. So do you think it's impossible? Like, how many nurses are in the United States? I would say there's like tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. I can guarantee you that we could probably poll nurses and be like, hey, do you know like the best way to like kill yourself by slitting your wrists? Is it like a long?
No, it's not that. It's the artery that they know to hit. They feel it. They know it. Not going like this because she went
I would
like
even
that.
argue that like you could like poll nurses and putting the most effective way to unalive yourself, you'd ask them like, hey, are you familiar like
Which artery?
you went to nursing school 20 years ago. Do you know like the artery that's like right here? I would say like
They take blood. They know what it is. They all do.
usually they take blood from the
Yes, that's connected
here.
to this.
What would that have to do? Okay, hold on. These are crazy claims. So like just
These are
because
not
there are
claims.
what do you mean? What are they?
Like
then?
I'm sharing actual facts to you.
It's not factually correct that every single nurse in this nation knows the most effective way to commit suicide by
They
slitting
know
the wrist.
where the artery is because they draw blood, and
They
that's connected to
well,
the
I'm
whole
going to
arm.
contest even that. I'm going to contest that there are some nurses who don't even know that.
then that's dumb. They should know.
Sorry for interjecting, but if there are any nurses who don't know that, I do not want them as my nurse.
Exactly. Thank you. They're supposed to know that.
Well, no. Hold on. First off, nurses are not like they have not committed to memory like the entirety of human anatomy. They have like a much higher understanding of like anatomy and certain medical things as compared to the general population, but they're not an encyclopedia. Nurses are not encyclopedias. Even doctors are not encyclopedic in terms of their medical knowledge. So this idea that it's completely implausible that a nurse would like not know the correct procedure as to how to do this. Also, I would double down on this. Even if she did know the best way to do it, I would argue you're alleging that she was pumped full of drugs. She's probably fucking.
And that was no allegation.
Wait, hold on. She's bonked in the mind. She just went through the most traumatic thing one could go through, which is fucking strangling your own kids, which is like a very personal way to kill somebody. You know, it's not like with a gun when you're distant. When you're strangling someone, you feel with your hands the life
they
exiting
weren't strangled
from
with
them.
their hands. It was
she was. Yeah. We don't know this precise detail. She was using like an exercise band to do it.
They were tied.
She was very up close with it. So she just killed her 3 children. The woman's not in the correct state of mind. Like, I'm not sure that somebody who's not in the correct state of mind, even if they would otherwise know the best, most effective way to like slit your wrist, in the heat of the moment, you could be like, oh, whoopsie, I did it the wrong way. I'm going to jump out the window and slice my shit.
And I
Josh
feel like
Brooks donated $100.
Yep.
I feel like you're thinking about
blood
this.
from the artery anyway, you absolute dolt chair 3.
There's some super chats, Tiffany. I don't know if you did you show these, Tiffany?
Every nurse knows where the artery is because they have to draw blood. But I feel like you're getting really emotional about this case instead of thinking about it logically with the information and the facts that have been put into court with Mr. Reddington, her lawyers, and all the witnesses that have came to the stand that could support those claims. And
Speaking in an impassioned way doesn't mean I'm getting emotional. Perhaps there's a bit of flusteredness by you say that I'm not thinking factually or logically. I would actually reverse this on you and say that it's actually you who's lacking in coherence and logic. But I would say that it seems like the evidence is quite overwhelming.
It seems like I don't know. I still don't know what the fuck they're talking about, dude. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. What?
Prosecutor says she did it. The defense team says she did it. She says she did it. There's overwhelming evidence that she did it. They're not trying to, this is not a whodunit case. This is what they're trying to argue, the defense, and by the way, the defense has a duty to, as lawyers, as criminal defense attorneys, they want the best possible outcome for their client.
Donated $100.
She says she doesn't even remember.
These ladies understand that this trial isn't guilt or innocent. The trial is determining going to jail for life or nut house for life. She already pleaded guilty.
Right, she pleaded guilty. So I'll let you respond, but really quick. So the argument that the defense is making is about is she criminally responsible because she's attempting to basically do the insanity defense? And so that's what they're like.
And I'm not defending her. I'm just saying you guys aren't looking outside the box.
You are defending her.
You guys think she's guilty because of the way everything's been.
Insanity should not be a defense. We should have insane asylums. We need to bring them back. You can't just kill somebody and be like, well, I'm crazy as shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm insane. What can you do? And then they send them to a mental institution to get better. What? So if you kill somebody and you say you're not right in the head, it's okay. It's okay, and you can all of a sudden just get... Dude, what? Now, obviously, you're not treated great in those mental institutions. They're basically insane asylums, but if you are later found to be not insane anymore, you can be released, which I guess that was the case for insane asylums. But it's just way different, dude. It's way different. You can just get away with anything and just say you're insane, and then if they say, "Oh, well, he's not insane anymore. He's not going to kill anybody again. I don't think he'll kill anybody. They're not insane." And he goes and kills somebody. And just to claim that their insanity was never fully dealt with.
The overwhelming evidence, yes.
But going back to the medication, her ex-husband held on to her medication, the Seroquel, the sleeping meds. He held on to those when she didn't need them anymore. As her doctor said, she got better and she didn't show any signs. She was fine. So it was really odd for her own doctor to even think that she could have done this. Also, Lindsay said that she doesn't even remember committing it because how drugged up she was. And how could someone be so drugged up and not remember doing something so tragic, something so terrible?
Wait, these are completely contradictory. So on one hand, she was super drugged up.
Yeah, but I said her husband was holding on to the medication. Those were the medications.
Where's the evidence for that? But hold on, really quick.
In court,
so this is a good, it's below the threshold. We don't really read membership messages. So I'm pretty confident.
When you try to commit suicide by cutting your wrist, there are two patterns, horizontal or vertical. Okay?
Well, now you're saying that she actually did cut.
No, I'm saying
vertical.
No, I'm just saying because you said she cut it, so I'm saying she cut it, correct?
Well,
so
no, I'm actually just going.
Finish.
I'm just going off what you said.
I'm not defending either way. I'm just bringing what I know about technicality. When you try to commit suicide horizontal, you damage the tendon, so you cannot grab anything else.
Well, that I would suppose that would depend. What are we doing here, Tiffany? What are you looking for?
And therefore, if you are right-handed, once you cut your left hand, it's very impossible for you to go to the right hand because you can no longer grab. Because you already cut your tendons.
That's what they're trying to argue, that she couldn't cut her own both wrists.
If you did it vertically...
Hold on, we're making a lot of assumptions here.
We're not.
Okay, so can you clarify? So again, I don't have all the details about the case. Was it a horizontal or a vertical cut?
It was a very deep cut. I'm pretty sure it went like this. But
but then why did you say you've sent us on a wild goose chase?
I didn't. I just said the veins. I've been trying to tell you the arteries, that she didn't hit the arteries that are going down.
So
I've been doing the hand movement.
So she would have been able to open the window. Also, I would argue, even if you were to do a horizontal slice, depending on how deep it is, maybe you don't get deep enough to disable your hands.
The cuts were super deep. They put pictures of it.
I was gonna finish.
She's saying if it's horizontal.
And if it's vertical, that when you do the cut vertical is people who has medical background, because they know by cutting vertical, you will not clot, you will not close. So you are forced to bleed
what does that
to
have
death.
to do? Wait, but what does that have to do with anything? 13-year-olds, if they research this online, can figure out okay, if you're actually trying to do this, vertical is more effective.
And then you will have to start with your right hand if you're right-handed, so you can do both.
You can't do both.
Wait. Hold on. I reject the idea that a vertical cut here would completely disable your hand. That's not backed up by any medical science whatsoever.
Listen again. When you cut vertical, you are cutting deep enough in your vein So you will not clot. The clot will prevent you from bleeding out. If you
What does this have to do with anything? This is
It has to
completely...
do everything with it.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
It's
it
completely
does.
ridiculous. So your contention is that it is completely impossible to cut both sides. No person who's ever committed suicide in
Cutting that
history
deep.
has. That's completely false. It's completely
No,
false.
but how do you know that?
One,
You're so, like,
one,
you
we
think
don't.
you're
Do you know
so
the
right.
depth? First off, do you know the
Yeah,
depth?
they
do you know the
posted
precise?
it. They talked about it. You're not.
It's completely
No, then you
ridiculous.
should read up on the case.
It's okay. What do you have?
You go first. What about that girl from 13 Reasons Why?
She used a
fuck?
razor blade,
She did. She went
I'm
like
not gonna lie,
but that was an act.
her hair just makes me think she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. You don't know that you look not good? No, 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 her hair. Let me just say it, her hair. You look at her, she's a pretty girl. She's a very pretty girl, you know? It's just you gotta know that that hair is not working. Maybe you could have parted it a little differently. I don't know. I don't know, but I just know I know that Rambo sitting right next to her looks like her hair looks better than hers. Okay, let's go. I'm not trying to talk too much shit.
Accurate. It was just that was they literally said that's not an accurate scene, and then they put a whole warning on that episode. You can't cut that deep and be able to do it on your other hand. But she cut her throat. That's what I'm trying to say.
This
Her
is
throat
factually
was
just
cut
untrue.
bleeding.
This is factually untrue. This is completely bogus. This idea. First off, we don't know are there photos of the cuts?
Yes, there is. They showed
Publicly
it on the
available?
stand. Yes.
Okay.
Search
we
it
got
up.
We got fact check.
Search up all trial was.
She didn't sever tendons. All of
That's
these
what I was
things.
saying.
Right, but so that wouldn't prevent her from having control of her
it's a
other hand.
superficial cut.
Yeah, it was super.
Well, it's not superficial, but she didn't sever any major arteries, veins, or tendons. These are the things that would have enabled her in terms of control to cut the other side and then to cut the neck and then to open. I
Can
don't
you
know if
search
the
up her
windows.
throat cut too?
Okay, we can search up Lindsay Clancy.
Like, because hers was
Throat
really
cut.
deep. Like, that's what they're trying to say. Oh, so would you be
But-
able to cut both your wrists and your throat, get up from the bed, all the way from the bed, and then go all the way to the window, open the window, open the curtains?
I could.
But
be
she's drugged. Remember that. She can't move. So the
Wait, so-
Seroquel was making her
This is like
sleepy.
Schrodinger's Lindsay, like Schrodinger's Lindsay Clancy. On one hand,
I don't know. I don't fully know the story. I don't fully know. Granted, I don't fully know the story, but from what they're saying happened, it just sounds like he's trying too hard to say it didn't happen. In the way that they're saying it happened, and I don't know why. I don't know, man.
Can't do that.
on one hand, she's okay.
Do you think
Hold on. Is this important?
you can go?
No, go. Just go.
I_heart_ghost rider donated $100. The woman is a complete psychopath. She unalived 3 babies. Of course she
She's a mother on trial for the January 2023 strangulation deaths of her 3 young children. Her defense argues she is not criminally responsible due to postpartum psychosis, while prosecutors claim her actions were planned. Wait a minute. So they're trying to they're justifying this? There's no way that Brian's justifying it. They're trying to justify this? I'm about to puke. All right, let's see. Dude, are these women really trying to fucking justify this right now, man?
She's going to botch her butterfly to make herself look insane so could plead insanity.
Yeah, let me interject real quick there. Sideways for attention, long ways for results. We're all forgetting that right now. I think she definitely staged it to look like she was ready to kill herself with the kids. And I don't know anything about the case right now, but just knowing from the way she cut herself just seems like it's more attention based, if anything. You can do that. I've known people who survived those
Also, you
things.
should listen up to the 911 call too.
On one hand, here's Lindsay Clancy Schrodinger's, the Schrodingers. So on one hand, she's like this super intelligent medical nurse who knows like exactly how to unalive herself with the like exact perfect cuts, and then but she's also on the drugs, which would inhibit her mental state. So either like her hands weren't working, she would have died because of her like really good cuts, but also she was on drugs, so maybe the cuts weren't good. What do you have?
I was just going to say if we can clarify the case for those that do not know, because there's a majority of us that don't know the full case.
Okay, we'll pull the Wikipedia up really quick.
Can I get back to the drugs
Hold
real
on,
quick?
hold on. So, okay, really quick on the cut thing, then we're going to explain, like, for the fucking people who don't know. She had multiple superficial cuts to both sides of her neck, alongside the two deeper linear incisions on her throat, and numerous hesitation marks. So, like, this doesn't establish that that this would have been made her incapable to jump out of a window or whatever.
May I explain now?
Really quick, let me. Tiffany, do you have the Wikipedia for her? Yeah. Okay, let's pull that up. All right. I need someone who's a good reader, who has a good voice. Yeah, you. Make it bigger, please.
Oh, me? Okay. On January 24th, 2023, Lindsay and Patrick Clancy's 3 young children were strangled by Lindsay Clancy, and she was found unconscious in an apparent suicide attempt outside her home in Duxbury, Massachusetts. Lindsay Clancy was accused of the murders and pleaded not guilty to the charges, with her defense admitting to the killings but arguing that Clancy should not be held criminally responsible. It's cut off.
Tiffany, you gotta lower it.
Because her actions were the result of a severe postpartum mental health crisis.
Okay, so the charges are first-degree murder, 3 counts, strangulation, 3 counts, and then can you maybe zoom it out a little bit? I'm gonna have you scroll down just a bit. Okay, like, wait, that's too much. That's too. I need it bigger. Make it bigger, please.
You should not. Be
Okay,
able
scroll
to
down.
Fucking kill your kid.
Okay.
You should
So she
not
had
be able
postpartum
to
anxiety
kill
following the
your
birth of her first two
kids
children. After the birth of her second
just
child,
say
she
you're
talked to a
insane,
therapist,
and
took
then it's
Zoloft.
like whatever.
She said her symptoms returned and worsened after the birth of her third child, particularly toward the end of her maternity leave. She was going to start
fucking
Zoloft again. She went to see a psychiatrist. She was diagnosed with a generalized anxiety.
Not all the
Okay, Mishan, I
of
think it's
your
pretty.
kids.
Well, the
fair to
background
use.
information was correct, like the counts.
Here, pull it
and
back up,
deaths.
please.
Not one or
She was
two.
described Ativan, anti-anxiety medication.
All three
She
of your
had
kids.
sleeplessness. She was using Benadryl, prescribed Boost Bar. I'm not sure what that is. She did not take it. Ativan may be addictive. Reduced her dosage. Scroll down. Condition worsened. She lost her appetite. Withdrew socially. Said that although Ativan had helped her feel normal again. Scroll down. She was prescribed trazodone. It was ineffective. Scroll down. She was prescribed Prozac, Ambien, Remeron, Klonopin. She left the hospital. She was prescribed Seroquel, an antipsychotic.
Was she ever hospitalized?
Yeah,
she
multiple
was-
times.
She was having intrusive thoughts,
But they released her.
wanting to be.
she
Okay, she was
passed.
suicidal. She was numb, no emotion whatsoever. Let's see.
Might I add?
She was having hallucinations. She contacted suicide hotlines.
And they said she didn't need help.
She did not have a plan to hurt herself. Somebody suggested she had bipolar disorder. Scroll down. She went to the emergency room. She declined inpatient treatment. She admitted herself to a day program for postpartum depression at the hospital. They quickly discharged her. Her issues were more likely related to overmedication misdiagnosis than to postpartum depression. Advised her to stop taking Seroquel. Scroll down. She was going to help. She was going to try to taper off. She went to the emergency room again, December 31st, 2022. She voluntarily began inpatient treatment. A highly ranked psychiatric institution diagnosed her with major depressive disorder, severe without psychotic features. The doctor says she was not displaying psychosis. She was prescribed Ativan and Trazodone in January of 2023. This doctor, Dr. Tufts, described her as deteriorating, changed her medication, prescribed amitriptyline. January 23rd, the day before the killings, she had a virtual appointment with Dr. Tufts. She looked depressed. She had to force herself out of the bed, denied suicidal and homicidal thoughts, and he did not observe psychosis. Okay. So here's the case, the killings. Scroll down. According to Patrick, the husband, somebody else please read these? Okay, here, let me have you read it.
According to Patrick, in the morning of January 24th, 2023, Lindsay Clancy told him that she had slept pretty well and was feeling good. Clancy had become preoccupied with their daughter Cora's stomach ache, concerned that it was caused by liver issue, and took her to the pediatrician appointment. In the afternoon, she built a snowman and did an art project with the kids. Throughout the day, she exchanged routine texts with Patrick, who was working from home. At 5:15 p.m., Clancy called a restaurant to place a takeout order. At Clancy's request, Patrick left their residence to pick up the food and to buy medication for Cora. At 5:32 p.m., Patrick stopped at the drugstore. He was seen on surveillance video calling Clancy about which medication to buy. Clancy did not pick up immediately, but called back a minute later. Patrick later testified that she seemed shortly after 6 p.m. Restaurant at 5:54 p.m. and returned home shortly after 6 p.m. Told her to spot from the waist down as of 2026. In a later lawsuit, Clancy said that she heard a male voice directing her to commit the acts. Clancy claimed she woke up with a suicidal thought in the afternoon.
Now, let's just say it's all true. Let's just say it's all true. And she was hearing voices. She's insane. She was, you know, all of these things that she said. I can't forget all of it, right? You know, she let's just say it's all true, and she's fucking crazy. Send her to prison. It's not our fault she's fucking crazy. We don't deserve to be around all these insane people that we've never had to deal with ever previously in life. We've always gotten rid of them. If you were fucking crazy, when we found out that you were crazy, we got rid of you in one way or another. We usually didn't keep you around to cause craziness, especially in the times of religion, like in the you know in the ooh, when it was when Christianity was big or whatever. It's never been something we dealt with too heavily as like normal everyday citizens. It's never been like that.
In a medical distress.
So we definitely should open up the insane asylums again. Get rid of all these crazy people again. And live more normal lives. We will live more normal lives. People that aren't, you know, maybe they're a little on edge, but they're not crazy. They'll calm down because they know that if they don't, they're not just gonna go to a prison. They're gonna get locked up in an insane asylum in a straitjacket, and it's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun living like you're fucking the Joker or Harley Quinn. And that's what we need to bring back so we can have a more normal society. We'll still have bad shit. People are gonna have to go to a regular jail. But then also we can take a lot of people that are in those regular jails and put them in insane asylums, because the gray lines of mental institution or jail will be more so black and white. We can still have mental institutions for real people that just need a little bit of help for their mental problem. They don't feel very good. Oh my god, the anxiety or whatever. But the crazy people need to be locked up. And I don't think we should be debating about that. As a society,
Resuscitation efforts were made by responders. The children were taken to Beth Israel Decadence Hospital, Plymouth, where Cora, age 5, and Dawson, age 3, were pronounced dead. The youngest, Callahan, 8 months. Fuck, someone else read it. I'm sorry.
Arrived to the hospital, carried arrest.
No. Sorry, you have an accent. Go ahead.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, where are we at?
At the youngest.
He was flown by medical helicopter to Boston Children's Hospital.
Last name.
Where he
Oh,
needed.
can you? Oh,
Guys, come on.
I'm sorry. Where Cora, age 5, and Dawson,
Oh my
age
God,
3.
where he needed a ventilator. He died after 3 days on January 27th, 2023. Scroll down. Scroll down. We're going to skip to the current standing of the legal proceedings. Scroll. We're not going to read all this. Scroll down to the very bottom. Hold on. Scroll back up. Okay. All right, so that's kind of it. They rested their case.
Okay. He didn't.
It's going to go to jury deliberations, I believe, either on Monday or Tuesday. On Monday, the prosecutor and defense are going to give closing arguments, and then from there, the jury will deliberate. I suspect, I mean, I don't know. I don't think they're going to deliberate for very long, but yeah, so, okay. That's the case. Now, the interesting part about this, which we're going to get into, is, I'm sorry, you can't do that. It's causing too much noise. We got microphones. So, millions of women, predominant, it's 99% women, are supporting her, are defending her. Now, there's varying degrees to their support and defense. Some of them go as far as she goes, which is to say that Lindsay Clancy, in fact, did not kill the children. She was framed, she was set up, it's some conspiracy. Others do, in fact, believe that she did commit this crime, but perhaps because, because of the postpartum depression or other reasons, or the sisterhood, that she isn't guilty or shouldn't be found guilty or should have leniency or.
That's why I'm seeing all this shit on Facebook about postpartum depression is not a reason to kill your kid. Wow.
Something like this. I would like to remind you that the women who are her supporters, who do in fact believe she murdered her three children, I still even find that problematic, but I certainly find it more problematic the conspiracy theorists and deniers who believe the husband did it, somebody else did it, she was framed, she didn't do it. So that's your position. She did not do it.
Well, I think there is more to it. I feel like after this podcast, whenever you guys get a chance, study up on everything. Like, look at it. They have everything public, and you can look at summarizing clips. And
They don't have everything public.
They do have most of the stuff public.
Is the 911 call public?
There's 911 calls for this case that are public.
It is not public. It has not been made public.
But they used it in court, so there's a video of it. You can hear his 911 call he made and his testimony on what he said. So those are through the court live streams that they were having.
Oh my God.
Okay, but so your contention is, what do you think happened?
I think there is more to it because the doctors did say she did not show signs of psychosis or suicidal thoughts. They have asked her many, many times. All her doctors and witnesses came and said she didn't show any of those signs. They checked up on her.
Okay, so really quick on that. Have you ever heard like where somebody?
I can't figure out her position. Do you think she did it or not, bitch? What do you think? Why are you acting like you don't know one way or the other? We're talking about kids here. Who else do you think fucking did it, bitch?
He commits a suicide and people are surprised, like, oh, I didn't see the signs.
The signs were there all the time.
No.
I feel like you guys.
So
think
whoa, oh my God, this is so bad faith. So every single suicide that has ever occurred in human history, there were definitely signs.
They all have their own
except
signs.
for Lindsay Clancy.
No, they all have their own signs.
No, there's definitely people who commit suicide, and it's like, I didn't see the
No,
signs.
I had a friend who was the sweetest, happiest person who
Oh, no,
had a lot going
she's doing
for
the
him.
meme. She's doing the meme.
No.
You're doing the meme.
But
Okay, can I ask you a question? Are men taller than women?
No. Like taller?
Yes. Are men taller than women?
Not, I mean, most men, yeah. Most men are taller.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm pretty tall, so I was just going
Okay.
based
Yeah, but
off.
so generally speaking, are men taller than women?
Yes.
But there are some women. Okay. Let me ask you a question. If you didn't have breakfast this morning, how would you feel?
Like, kind of hungry?
Okay, well, she passes that. Good job. Okay, so.
Did they ever evaluate her? Because you're saying that she was hospitalized. They said they didn't see any of that,
And they released
but,
her.
sometimes like hormonal changes and imbalances, obviously, of you having a birth, like
Sorry.
Actually, Religious donated $100.
Sorry for the delay, guys.
Share 3 is a poster child for the reasons to repeal the 19th and to bring back soap operas to give drama queens and the candy cult something irrelevant to focus on. Holy batshit crazy man.
Sorry, guys. I paused the TTS while we were like reading that long thing because I didn't want it to like when we were reading something that long. These all came in like 5 minutes ago. I didn't want us to get interrupted. There's 3 more that are coming through. Actually, Religious. Thank you for the TTS. Appreciate it.
The average Josh donated $100. Okay, Share 3, you want facts? Have you ever been on Zoloft? Because I have been. While on Zoloft, I developed harm OCD. Look it up. That is what she had, and she acted on them. She is guilty as sin.
She didn't take the Zoloft. She didn't take the medication that they were talking about. That's why I was talking about the medication that her husband held on to, all the medication that she was prescribed to, but she never took them because she told him she wasn't going to.
Grub,
but
you in
he
the
held
chat
on
with me
to.
again? Where you at, man? Where you at, my buddy? Do you hear this shit, though? I don't know what Chair 3 really thinks about this. And I just noticed, what the fuck is she wearing for a top, dude? A string over her neck, a string around the back, and then just cover it. What the fuck is that? That does not seem like she should be wearing that. It seems like Chair 1 is wearing more on her body and she's wearing a sports bra. Okay. Well, I guess she's not technically wearing a sports bra. She has a bra underneath, but oh my god.
Them, and
Crop
somehow
top,
she was
crop
drugged
top.
when she wasn't taking any medication. She was against
The
it.
average Josh donated $100. This is why I got a Zoloft and I am better and I was
I
on the
don't like
lowest
the top she's
freaking
wearing. It
dose.
just
She had
looks
every
like-
opportunity to do the same.
I don't
Stop
like
giving
this. Her top looks like her hair. Maybe that's why I don't know.
giving her an excuse to be a killer. Absolutely
Whatever, I'm just
disgusting.
here. I'm here with you guys.
Yo, the average Josh, thank you for that. We have one more coming in. One more coming in. You can do a quick response if you can. You got like 5 seconds.
I just feel like everyone in the chat should also do the research and study as well.
Hemorrhoid Cream donated $100. Chair 3, pop over to the army recruiter. Your level of idiocy is more their speed. Classic Candace viewer.
But to finish what I was saying was that sometimes you can develop schizophrenia later on in your life. Did anybody evaluate her
They
for
evaluated her and she didn't have it. That's why the voices didn't make sense. And then there was a new piece of information.
But this is all very secondary stuff, like
Yeah.
whether she did or didn't have psychosis. She killed the kids.
Oh,
She killed the
well,
kids.
factual, yes,
Factual,
correct.
yes, but I'm just bringing other facts to light because I
There-
think everyone should know
No,
everything.
you're bringing misinformation.
No, there's no
to light.
misinformation. That's what's been discussed
No.
in court. Maybe if you look, you'll see it.
Okay, so what are the facts? What is the
killed the
evidence
kids.
pointing towards Patrick Clancy, as you claim, actually being the one who killed
I
the
said
children?
he might have been. I said he might have been, and
So,
only
but
because of
okay.
the certain things that have been pointing to
Okay,
him.
but if I were to say you might be a
not
pedophile,
might have been.
I would still need to present like some sort of evidence
and I
that would
was
point to you being a pedophile.
representing a lot of guilty stuff. He held on to her medication that are very harmful.
That
and
would improve.
Also, before he went to the restaurant, he stopped at the CVS and he changed his clothes.
Can I ask you a question? So, like, let's say somebody, most of the time when, like, say a spouse is killed, killed, the police usually look at the husband. So let's say before the murder of somebody, they have
defense didn't. Her defense said that she killed them, bro. Why are they just trying to twist it now? The defense already said that she killed them, but she's insane, and this bitch is trying to say that, well, it doesn't make sense that she's insane, though. That just doesn't make sense. That doesn't even make sense for her to be insane. No shit, she's not fucking in. Dude, that's just what you say when you don't want to go to jail. When you'd rather go to a mental institution because it's just that much better than a jail. Like, what? Oh my god, dude. Women, man. You gotta think more, dude. You have to just use that little brain. My fault. I didn't mean it like, it's not, I didn't mean little like that. Like, use your brain. Use your brain and think, dude. You gotta think. It doesn't matter that she's fucking insane, dude. What does it matter if she's insane or not? She killed the kid. What does it matter if her claim about being insane is true or not? Why does that make you all weird about, like, oh, I don't even think she did it because that her being insane just doesn't make sense? What?
An argument. Okay, just because you have an argument with your spouse and your spouse ends up dead, does it 100% guarantee that the spouse is the person who killed the victim?
Are you familiar with the Chris Watts?
Do you want to answer my question before you?
Thank you, Josh. But I was saying for his whereabouts, he went to CVS and did an exchange with someone who had their face covered right before the restaurant, but he changed his clothes.
So
How do you explain that? After when he didn't leave the house the time he said he did.
What was the exchange? What do you mean?
They're not sure, but the person had their face covered, and it was a very suspicious exchange right when he was supposed to go to the restaurant to pick up the food for his wife as she was killing the kids.
Wait, so on one hand,
Oh my god.
it not only
That footage is
was there,
public, by the way.
there's security camera footage from wherever he went with giving him an alibi, but not only that, there's another individual who he had actual contact with during the time that it's alleged that the children were killed while he wasn't at his house, while the
Were killed.
I'm just asking.
this is a very
So in the Wikipedia that she was taking several medications. Have the pharmaceutical made an expression about the consequences of the mix of the different medication to cause for the psychosis? I'm just asking.
this is a very secondary, the drug cocktail that she was or wasn't on is very secondary to what we're talking about here. So if you want to litigate it with the big pharma culpability, that's a separate conversation. We're talking about whether Lindsay Clancy did or did not.
Oh, she definitely did it. There's
Well,
no
her
question
contention
about
is that she didn't. Go ahead.
No, the conspiracy that the husband did it, I do not believe
Go
it.
ahead.
I feel like there's more to it. That's why.
I think we should stop giving people with mental illnesses the excuse to do heinous things because 3 children are dead, and that's all.
And there's no excuse. I'm just listing evidence because I feel like
You're not
you
listing
don't-
evidence.
Yes, I am. That's public
Okay,
evidence.
but hold on. No. Okay. Patrick Clancy doing things that maybe raise an eyebrow, even granting it.
That's what I'm trying.
Patrick and Lindsay exchanged photos of the children by text. Patrick testified that her messages appear normal and coherent. Lindsay and Cora returned home. Patrick goes downstairs to work in his home office. During the day, Lindsay sends Patrick and her mother photos of the children. Lindsay texts Patrick about getting takeout from 3V. Patrick agrees. Lindsay calls 3V and places takeout order. Lindsay asks Patrick to pick up children's liquid stool softener while he's out. Patrick leaves the house to go to CVS and then 3V. Lindsay Apple Watch records his last heart rate activity data with a recorded heart rate of 57 BPM. Patrick and Lindsay have a brief phone call reported approximately 14 seconds. Patrick exits CVS A flight of stairs is recorded by Lindsay's phone, apparently the last significant movement recorded by the phone's health data. Patrick arrives at 3V, picks up and pays for the food. Patrick calls Lindsay again, the call is unanswered. Patrick returns home, finds the door locked, enters, and discovers Lindsay outside with serious injuries. She tells him she attempted suicide and that the children are in the basement.
I need somebody else to read this. Can you read it starting at the crucial 25 to 30 minute window?
Yeah. The prosecution's timeline therefore focuses heavily on the period after Patrick left the house around 5:15 p.m. and before he returned around 6 p.m. Prosecutors allege the killings occurred during that window.
That girl was
One
kinda
particularly interesting piece of evidence is that Lindsay's Apple Watch stopped recording heart rate at approximately 5:23 p.m. while Patrick was away running the errands. That doesn't itself establish what happened at 5:23, but it gives investigators a potentially important temporal marker. I'm not reading the rest. That's just ChatGPT going off.
And then if you could put it in ChatGPT, ask about the secret exchange he did with someone in the CVS. About the
GPT going off.
And then if you could put it in ChatGPT, ask about the secret exchange he did with someone in the CVS. That's what the footage was about. It was someone literally covered, only their eyes showing, hoodie head to toe, and he did a secret exchange, and he gave.
Clancy.
I have the
I see
footage.
nothing.
They showed the footage in court. So it was a security footage.
What pointing to?
Doubt and suspicion, because
So if you and somehow someone related to you, and you tell the police, by the way, I was out fucking like my affair.
an alibi. That's different.
But hold on. Seems like you have like an anti-male bias, because what about everything that points towards her guilt? Even if we grant that Patrick Clancy was a mean individual.
It was a quick drop off. They were he didn't share it.
But okay. Does that in and of itself establish him as...
Hey, chat, I'll be right back. I will be right back. Give me a fucking second. What you mean? Fuck. Bro, what the fuck, dude? Hello, my chat. All right, I am back. Oh. Por favor, un momento. I am back. Here we go. I didn't realize. There we go. All right.
Is guilty of killing his
That's not
children.
the only thing. I'm not saying that.
But okay, 10 things like that does not establish him. Like, bro, everybody has like shifty shit they've done and they've moved in fucking mysterious ways. It doesn't prove that because you were acting shifty, granting that he even did. I'm not familiar with what you're presenting. It does not prove that he's the one who killed the 3 children.
Okay, how about this? You know the exercise bands that were used? They were his, and it has his fingerprints on it. And the knot that was used, only he knew how to do it. And they brought that up in court. And what?
How do you have what? Okay, he's the only
They put him
one.
on the stand for this one. So you could look at the videos.
He's the only one who knows how to tie.
It was.
Okay.
They call it a sailor's knot,
Okay.
and he was the only
Can I
one
ask
that.
you a question? Have you ever had roommates?
Yes.
Did you guys ever share utensils?
Not really.
Do you think it's possible in a like situation when you're living with like in a family, there's a wife, a husband, and kids, that they would like, for example, all of them touch a kitchen knife?
No, yes, but the exercise band,
So
she
just-
didn't use them. He would do the marathon runs, the 5K runs, and that's why he knows how to tie it, because he has to tie a certain way.
How would that establish? Okay, so.
What does that have anything
my
to do
God.
with?
They
whether
brought
she-
that on the thing.
Yeah, okay,
But that almost
When they
would-
put him on
hold
stand.
Your claim that they were his exercise bands and he used them and his DNA was found on them. Well, that would almost seem like that would bolster my position. Of course, his DNA is going to be on it because it was a shared household and he was using them.
Yeah, but why was her DNA not there? And the knots were the specific ones he did on himself when he do the 5K runs. There are evidence pointing towards her, but you guys aren't looking at the other evidence that are questionable.
It's more like nitpicking on
crazy.
him at this point.
What if-
That's what it seems like.
No, but they put him on the stand and they genuinely asked, because that's a very special knot. Not everyone knows how to do
What
it.
if
I
she-
don't know how to do it.
What if she covered her hands and used the bands anyway? And also, she is a nurse, so she has to know some form of knot tying.
No, I know that knot tying, they don't know. Only surgical people know.
Tiffany,
They
two
brought that up
possibles.
on the stand. That's a really good point, because they brought that up, and only people who work in the surgical area would know how to do those knots. And it gets more deeper than that. The way he knows that is because with his current wife, she's in the surgery side. So he was cheating on her. That's what they brought up, because he took her to Costa Rica 16 days after everything happened, and then he got married to her. So do you guys think about that? Does that not look a little? You guys could get married,
But
and
didn't she say,
she
I mean,
know?
she did it. Like,
Yeah.
you're trying to create.
no, she did say it recently. She came back to it, and she was like saying she doesn't even remember. Like,
Okay,
So
but
she's
there's
saying
a
she's
big
lying
difference.
about doing it?
no, she said she did it
She's lying
because
about a lot of
everyone
things.
was telling her. So she said, "Yeah, I did it because that's what
That's
it
not what she
looks
said,
like."
though. It didn't say that online. It says she
No,
told-
not.
Like,
Did
you're
she
saying that
know
whole
that there was a
article's lie then?
mistress?
No, they just talked. There was a recent interview with her. Like what she said. She said that she doesn't remember doing it, but it was like,
Okay, so
Almost like a
if you don't remember doing it, that means you didn't do
and
it.
she was drugged up, but she wasn't on the
but
drugs.
answer this. If you don't remember committing a crime, or you say that anyways, it means you didn't do it?
No, that's not what I'm saying. It goes back to the drugs that I've been trying to explain to you guys. So she's been prescribed all these medication, correct? But she denied them and she didn't want to take them. But Patrick has been holding on to all of them. Who would hold on to your medication that's been prescribed to you, medication that could put you to sleep, medication that could drug you. The kids were also drugged, by the way, in the autopsy, and she was drugged too, but she wasn't taking the meds. That's why she was having trouble sleeping. There's more.
Oh boy. Okay, what's the evidence that Patrick Clancy? Any other evidence that Patrick Clancy did this?
Just the medication, the secret swap that he kept from them. They're already talking about that. They're trying to figure that out. I don't know anything more. And then he had
been through a divorce and other stuff in my life.
Angle.
What do you mean?
She said people on TikTok are saying that because she's like, is she a Leo?
Oh yeah, I don't know about that. That's not valid. I'm talking about like behavior, which is an actual thing, psychology, and that plays a really big role. And that's how they're able to catch serial killers, because of behavior patterns and signature moves that people leave behind. And his signature move was the knot. But you guys
signature move?
Yeah.
Like he was a WWE
there's like a
wrestler and he had like
someone
he had
does.
rock bottom and he had the fucking
It's their niche. That's the best way to put it.
What niche?
Like his is the knots because he's a 5K runner. That's the way you put it in a category.
What if she
Wait,
did it
hold
for
on.
him? Like,
Is it possible?
But she doesn't know how to do them.
How do you know? She doesn't know.
Because
How do we know that?
They probably will put her on the. That's a really good question. Thank you. But they'll probably what they do usually, if they will test it, they'll give her a rope and to see if she's able to do it. But what the way it was done, it was someone who was.
Wait. How would that?
She could just fake it.
Yeah, she could. Yeah,
I don't know how to do it.
But
wait. Hold on.
But
So let's
exactly,
say.
that's
Wait.
like telling the murderer, like, oh my God, he didn't. Like, what makes you think he did it just because he acts like that? But there was, and then they actually get convicted later on. But that question is really kind of not valid. I don't know what you're saying. What if she faked it? You can't lie under oath. You have to do what.
Wait.
You can't lie under oath. You can.
Nobody has, in a court proceeding where their life, like they could be imprisoned for the rest of their life, nobody's ever lied under oath. By the way, I don't believe she testified. Did she testify?
No.
Usually, like I'm pretty sure if you're a criminal defendant, if your lawyer is worth fucking anything, you do not take the stand as a criminal defendant.
She didn't take the stand. That's what I'm saying.
Right,
that is
but
an
so
option
you're saying she's under oath, but in what context are you referring to?
No, I'm saying the information that she gave. Like, like when people get.
But where is this coming from? She didn't know how to tie the thing.
They just said she wouldn't know because that wasn't her thing. She was a nurse, and he was the 5K runner with the photos they have of him when they showed.
Wait, hold on.
No,
but like, say you're a professional skateboarder and you're dating a chick who's never skateboarded. But like every once in a while, you take your girlfriend skateboarding. Wouldn't you show your girlfriend? Like, okay, here's how you like push on a skateboard and here's how you stand. So it's plausible if you're like, this is your spouse and you have 3 kids together and you sometimes do activities together. And she's like, maybe fucking 10 years ago, hey babe, 5 years ago, hey, I want to try your little band exercises or whatever. It's completely plausible. It's kind of completely irrelevant. It's completely plausible that he showed her how to do the thing. Also, it's like, what kind of crazy Boy Scout loop was she
it's
really
called
tied?
A sailor knot, and only
Sailor
he knows
knot.
sailor knot, and it's the only one he would know how to do. But think about it like this, guys. So if you're in court and you're trying to figure out evidence, would you say, oh, the nurse definitely did the sailor knot, or the person who actually has been doing it, and there's evidence proof of him having
Hemorrhoid
it,
Cream
and those are
donated
his runner bands.
$100.
Okay, hold on.
Crazy
Who would you
Eyes has
choose?
no idea what she's saying.
Hold on.
He and his current wife didn't meet until 1.5 years after she went to jail. Even still, dating while legally separated is also legal. Fucktard.
They went to Costa
wait.
Rica 16 days, but they got married later on.
But how's that
He and his
evidence?
current wife didn't meet. Wait, so okay.
That's just behavior
What do you know her
pattern.
name? I'll fact check it. Do
Yeah.
you know, what's the
I don't
name?
know her name.
Machachu2 donated $100.
Search of
Just a man
16
hater.
days
Stop
after-
trying to present this with some legal authority. The second you said 16 days later with a mistress, just show it's regurgitated TikTok hearsay. It was an all trails revolve.
They talked about it in the court because they were saying, oh, so you went for a trip 16 days after, like to Costa Rica.
Where do you
with
see
a woman?
videos? Where do you see
It's
these?
live.
And also, people could be
Is it
avoiding.
on
Like,
TikTok? It does
Wait.
TSS 3733 donated $100. C3 acts like an authority till presented counter.
He could have very easily showed this woman how to do a sailor's knot. definitely could have shown her how to do it. Damn, I would like to show you, but yeah, sailor's knot is not very hard. It's not hard. So I don't know what this lady is talking about, dude. Like, it's a sailor's knot. Like, it's not even a big deal.
Points, then she appeals to authority. EA, do your research. She subjects her position to single variable fallacy arguments.
Okay, so
she's ruining the pod.
Thank you, CS. I'm looking here. Patrick Clancy began dating Dr. Rachel Danis in early 2024, roughly 1 year after the January 2023 tragedy. Now, look, I'll be fair. Maybe he was dating somebody else after. So with a girlfriend, you claimed he went 14
Married, that might have been the same
woman from this trip, and it says
Case is closed.
but murdered the children. I would even argue that if you've gone through something super stressful, and by the way, there's been a lot of eyeballs on this case, this is major public, I would want to I would want to leave. Like, people.
Like, you should go, like, take yourself on a trip like that. All I was saying, there's suspicion and doubt, and I was saying, why?
Anybody who is a brother, sister, you may be guilty of a murder because you are related to.
Again, you're like taking a little bit of something I say and just jump to a whole nother thing. That's not what I was saying. I was saying there's conflict of interest. That's what it's called. And that's what I'm trying to say. Everything right now I'm saying is just alleged, just other information, evidence that other people haven't seen.
Hold on. So oftentimes when you live in a small town, so he's from the town of Duxbury, Massachusetts. The estimated population of approximately 16,500 residents. So when you live, I mean, it's not like a town of like 1,000.
I need to see this.
I know. I've watched a lot of fake cops. Last night is one I am studying. Little neck of the wind and like just crime.
I thought you guys needed
help. Of every possible department.
No, I thought I was pulled over because I thought you guys needed help with that.
Oh no, no, we thought.
He's tweaking.
I'm confused right now, man.
He wrote the role of this man in any
Raccoon City PD looking motherfucker.
The more they uncover.
Is he working security for you?
Yeah.
Have a good moment. Yeah. That guy is.
Yeah, I'll be back shortly.
I'm good.
What? Wait, so he's got a fake cop working security for him right now? Oh yeah, that's Officer Action over there. Yeah, he patrols the area. Keeps the streets safe. Yeah, he's got like a mace, a baton, Morning Star. He's got all the gear.
Yeah. I was talking to some other guys. So you work for Edmonds PD?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is a part-time gig.
I got you. Do you have your commission card with you today?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Meet 49-year-old Michael Scaletta Teets. He claims to be a detective with the Edmonds Police Department in Washington.
That's a fucking awesome name, Teets.
Exactly buying that claim.
Officer Teets?
No, didn't find it.
Sorry? No, he's going to. It's in my other bag.
Oh, okay.
It's, he's grabbing it now.
Okay. How long have you been working for the Salvation Army?
Sorry?
How long have you been working off duty for the Salvation Army?
I'm here almost every other week.
Every other week?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I
Good
also
schedule.
work down at the KRM.
Okay. And what's your full name?
Mezzy Scaletta, M-E-Z-Z-Y.
Teets. Teets. As in titties?
Correct.
Yep.
Hey, man.
Is it a loaded firearm that you have with you, Mr. Scaletta?
Correct.
Okay, can you put your hands on the car, please?
You're gonna feel really silly when he outranks you. Just wait. Officer Teets is serious business.
So you're not under arrest right now? Oh, but you're being detained, okay?
Did we not watch this already? I certainly haven't. I would absolutely remember Officer Teet. This guy is geared to the nines right now. He's got an incredible, unforgettable name. You might have seen it somewhere, though, because this is extremely popular, clearly.
I don't know. I think I can...
why you did doing what you're doing. But
It's okay if you brought him his doggy bag of gear.
I think
Are his sticks of C4 in there? Officer Teets wouldn't be caught dead without those, just in case things get hairy.
so. If you're us, and especially if you're law enforcement, you understand. We see a guy with a detective badge, police badge. I think there's a SWAT badge somewhere. Yeah, on there as well. Right.
Oh, he invented SWAT, actually. That was his idea back in the day. This guy's kind of like done everything, and you should really be kind of thanking him for his service and giving him a big salute and maybe even a little OTPHJ, to be honest.
In our jurisdiction, and we haven't been notified that, hey, Salvation Army's got armed law enforcement. And that's not true. You might have just been going from your employment to your car. However, when we came across you, right, you're uniformed and armed. When we came across you. That's an accurate statement. The concern is, especially because we weren't given notification, right?
I'm not operating. I'm not working. I'm not.
Well, here's the problem.
Leaving.
Well, it's Mezzi, right?
Correct.
Here's the problem with that.
No, Teets.
Even if you're leaving,
He goes by Teets.
Salvation Army, this is the #1 crime hotspot in the entire city for us. We've heard nothing.
Okay.
Have you heard anything about this? No. Have you heard anything about this?
I have, actually. I've hired him for my child's birthday party just last week.
Last night?
Yeah.
Not on the payroll.
Say it again.
You're not on the payroll with Edmonds PD.
Huh. Yeah, they keep me off book.
Suspicion around Michael
Deep
kicked
cover.
in the night before. On September 4th, 2024,
Yeah, you won't find me there.
6:32 p.m., a Bremerton officer had shown up to check out an unknown fire nearby and ran into Michael, who claimed to be with Edmonds. But something about how he acted and the gear he had just felt off. So about an hour later, the officer swung by the same Salvation Army Center to talk to him, and Michael's behavior just made things feel even shadier.
Were you on the phone with him? They asked us to come outside. I thought it was for you.
Who else come outside?
I don't know. He's on the phone with him.
No, I thought I was pulling. You guys need help with that.
Oh no, no, we thought. No, I'm confused right now, man. It's my first day back in a while, so I was out with COVID and
Okay.
Out with COVID.
Since I've been back here. Jeez. Oh yeah, it was 11th time having it.
11 times?
And it was
It's beating your ass.
I had to go to the hospital, get breathing treatment.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Well, surely you're immune by now, right?
Okay.
I'm good now.
God damn.
Right on, man.
Just getting back here this afternoon, as soon as I'm talking with the shift change and debriefing with him, they're like, the big fire, like they made it out way worse.
I thought you were like one of our detectives.
I know some of the guys work with the task force. Yeah, I deal with more of the
Have you ever heard of the Avengers?
Than anything.
They call me.
Over there at the Kitsap Sheriff's Department, the detectives over there, I know more of those guys than anything out here. Well, so I retired from Baltimore City after 27 years. Came out here, it took about a year for me to end up going back. I went with Thurston at first, Thurston Sheriff's Department.
Naturally.
A lot of
like the pipeline, yeah, everyone goes there, yeah.
Put me in the jail. I know a lot of detectives from Edmonds.
Yeah. I see. There's a lot of lore, a lot of exposition.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
The anti-narcotics.
Naturally.
2 years.
Been at Edmonds for 18 months, but then you said you're only
No,
contracted
it's,
to work.
I got another 18 months left.
Okay.
Okay, so I did the 2 year. That signed on for the 2 years.
Right. Are you not following?
I was walking away. This was not like, hey, we got possible criminal impersonation.
Go to Wikipedia and type in Jack Reacher. Basically his autobiography. Can you please take him out of the cuffs now? It's disrespectful.
You know, I understand your point of view. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
I don't think you're being disrespectful.
I just
fire last night, and he pulled up on Casey and turned on blue emergency lights inside the car, and got out and was like, "Hey, I'm with Edmonds."
In 2015, he was involved in like a SWAT incident where he barricaded himself inside and had like a whole like threat of to, like blow the place up.
Jesus!
So it was like a bomb threat. SWAT was involved. They came out. He was detained and arrested in District of Columbia.
What happened? Did he steal their uniform during all of that? Was that just a ploy to get their gear? Because now he's got a SWAT badge of his own. Holy shit!
I work with Thurston.
I lived there. We were having issues. I didn't want to work in the jail anymore.
What kind of issues?
Dealing with the same people that we were dealing with. And some of the positives. Derek, I love him. He's a great guy.
Derek
Sanders.
Sanders.
When he became sheriff. A lot of things have changed.
Derek kind of is the guy, though. Derek and Mike,
Officers
dude.
get more pushy with Michael, and
Those are
soon
the boys.
they're about to find out the
Derek
fire wasn't
Sanders,
the
Mike
only
Hawk.
call he'd shown up to
Those are
the
the
night
dynamic
before.
duo, man.
Tell me what happened in
I miss those boys, too.
with Baltimore PD.
The riots.
I think you know exactly what I'm talking about.
The unit, yeah. I worked in the Eastern Precinct. We knew the feds were there. But you keep your nose clean. You got nothing to worry about.
Well, I'm talking about the offense where you were arrested in Baltimore City.
Yeah, that was a frame job.
Yeah, in 2015.
I was arrested. I wasn't arrested. Never been arrested.
That's news to
Never
me.
been arrested. Never once.
Never been arrested.
So when I search you in our police database, and your name and date of birth come back with an incident in 2015 with the District of
Not him.
Columbia,
Wrong guy.
which is obviously Washington D.C.
That's DC. Yeah. You said no.
Nope.
Take me on Apis right now.
Yep.
Never.
That's a different Mezzy Teats.
The shirt is in the plastic.
Common name. Easy to get them
His
confused.
reflective vest is straight from Gauls.
Yeah, look, he's got a firefighter helmet too.
Wait. So he is a firefighter LARPer too. What the fuck? Wait, that's so hype. Bro, he LARPs as the whole department. He is a one-man police department.
Dude.
That's awesome. Dude's hot swapping his gear to fit the LARP. He'll be a construction worker. He'll be a firefighter. You think he also does like EMT LARPing?
Giving us the consent to search the vehicle. I just want to hear from you, yes or no. Are you giving us consent to search the vehicle?
What, y'all are going to tear my vehicle apart?
We're gonna
Yes.
search the vehicle.
Top to bottom.
We're not gonna like.
No, we're done. All right, we're done. No. Okay. You're not going to tear my vehicle up? No.
Okay.
Apply for a search warrant. Do what you got to do.
Let's remove the.
He accidentally backed himself into the correct response right there in order to protect his own ass there. That was close. He somehow fumbled through lies and ended up accidentally saying the right thing there to prevent a much bigger catastrophe for himself.
Let's solve that problem.
Okay.
He's going to jail. One time and stuff. It's a big no. You know, I know you. I'm not like pointing something at you. I'm just explaining the reason for the response. Okay. Yeah.
I will say though, it's much to my chagrin. I wish he had just said yes, because I want to see all the toys he's got in his car. If he's got a firefighter's garb there for the firefighter LARPing, I have to know what else he's got. He's probably got the coolest shit in there, the flyest clothes, the best tack equipment.
Have you seen him arrest anybody?
Detained, handcuffed, nothing.
Oh, that's a ride or die friend right there, because you know Officer Teets was throwing people in cuffs.
Finds out Michael's lies run way deeper than the crap they thought they were dealing with.
Hey, Officer Smith, Bremerton Police. He was walking around. He had an outer vest on, outer carrier. He had a lot of police gear.
He's got his
Had
wife in on the LARP.
Fully kitted. His
Nice.
vehicle
Smart.
is
Cover
a
your bases.
Ford Explorer outfitted with blue lights, like police lights. He is wearing police gear that has police on the back. His uniform has SWAT patches on it, and the badge that he is wearing says Edmonds Detective, badge number 360.
Edmonds best detective,
Okay.
actually.
He's impersonating
Top of his
a police
class.
officer, which is
Employee of the
criminal
month.
Impersonation in the second degree.
I'm so sorry, sir. I just woke up.
Okay. He's being arrested for criminal impersonation and unlawful possession of a firearm.
I'm so confused right now.
What part is confusing?
This whole thing. I mean, I thought that he went to work last night.
Does he work at Salvation Army?
What?
Does he work at the Salvation Army in Bremerton?
No, he's supposed to be Bremerton Kids Hub.
Doing what?
I know he's a reserves police officer. That's what he told me. That's the work he's doing.
He's a reserves police officer for who?
You know what? I don't know what. I know he's.
Oh my goodness. He's kept his.
Mr.
Oh
Skleta, you
no.
were convicted of,
Oh no.
looks like a bomb hoax.
What?
A bomb hoax in 2015.
Say what?
So it's not. Wow. He's kept her in the dark. She doesn't realize that he's not actually an officer. Wow. Holy shit, he lives an entirely fraudulent life as a police officer protecting Salvation Army. And I guess like cruising around and arresting people on his own. This is a turbo LARPer. So how does he actually make money? That's such a good question. Because he's like doing this full time. I wonder how he affords all of this. It's not cheap. What does he do?
Will you guys walk around and see how many people you can talk to that will say, yes, this guy said he was a cop?
Michael's wife would call the officer the following day and inform about a case full of firearms discovered in Michael's room. And while officers canvassed the area...
Damn, look at his loadout. Investigator, surveillance, K9 officer. So, why would he even have a K9 officer patch? Does he show up with a German Shepherd sometimes? He's got a dog LARPer? He is actually the entire force. He's probably got, like, the Juggernaut suit, too. Fucking bomb defusal. Dude, he has fake certificates. Well, those might not be fake. It's still alleged. We don't know if he's truly impersonating. It could be everything that he says he is. Mountain State K9 Kelso. Are you not peeping the vibrator on the desk? There's even more patches over here.
Update. I never got that, what's it called? That blackhead that was on my back. But I believe I did just get one now. A whole separate one. Okay. I gotta go wash my paws. Yeah. After touching my back so much. All right, let's finish this. We'll speed through it too. We'll speed through it, and then we'll watch the Skeeter Gene.
Was just contacting.
The two surveillance patches are spelled differently. Oh, two different departments. They spell it differently in the different regions that he works for. Oh no! Oh wait! Wow. No, that's on purpose. That's you wouldn't get it.
Room.
Show me your
canvassed the
patches.
Area, even more wild tea about what he pulled the night before.
And then got out and told the officer on scene that he was an off-duty Edmonds PD detective.
Okay.
Here, I'll show you that. So when I heard about this from last night,
we killed him.
I was curious. I'm like, that sounds a little out of place.
And this is what's left of him. Will you claim it?
Vest. And he has a badge that says Detective Edmonds on it. So the officers that were
Bro
working
got
last
his
night
loot drop.
went the extra step and called the Edmonds Police Department. They've never heard of him. He's not.
Medications are, and I told one of the staff guys. I said, well, you know, that's my medication. Yeah, it's medication for my.
I haven't seen this pant style in a while. That's the Titus from Final Fantasy X.
Wound, you know.
Right.
You know.
There was a 7-Eleven pushing everybody out down there this morning when I was down there.
What do you mean?
They was telling everybody to get off the property. It was,
At 7-Eleven?
yeah, at 7-Eleven.
What?
Said hi to him, but he didn't say anything. And then he talked to one of the guys who was on the ground there.
When was
sitting
that?
Down this morning.
Do you remember?
5:30.
5:30.
Not as pronounced. He just said he did work. He worked with the detectives or something about like an emergency response team of some sort. I think the training is.
Well, he did all of it, actually. He works for every single department you can imagine.
Someone trespassed off the property. As the officer arrives on scene, a familiar face appears as well.
One guy and this lot of people.
Oh, it's over. Officer Teets is here. Fun's done. Party's over.
Who are you asking to leave?
I call and this guy 24 hours here in the door. Every customer saying
So he's very clearly listening to the police scanners, and he's actually responding to calls. That's crazy. Wow, that is like the most high stakes LARPing for fake cops you can do. All right, Officer Teets. I like the cut of your jib.
Did you feel like you were like he was kind of like detaining you at any point?
In there. He would kind of lean in there, you know. He made a suggestion. Remember I told you. He said, well, you know, if I ever need something or any information, I know I can count on you. And I'm looking at this guy like, I can't believe
I don't
he
even know
just
who
said
you
that.
are.
Yeah, and then he said, then he started telling me about how he's going to have control of the narcotics department. He's going to be running some of you guys' units. He's been promoted, and he's moving up here this way. The last time I
Oh,
seen
wow,
him, he was
that's good
drunk
news.
and he was on duty. Everybody knew he was drinking. He was drunk. You could smell it on his breath. You could smell it around him.
Yeah.
He was drunk. But, you know, like I said, he was a lot out of character yesterday for me. I'm glad you guys caught him because he's been telling a big story.
He told you. He told me that he wasn't there to respond.
Was it like a turnover thing?
He says he had to take a break from here to go there.
I will volunteer some additional, like the first time he works.
Didn't get home until 0700 hours the next morning. Sorry. Hope you're not asleep yet. If you're still awake, can you give me a quick call when you have a minute, please?
Jumping on emergencies. But it gets crazier. He even sent her a video where it looked like he was responding to a deadly emergency. The man's
What
deception seemed
the
to have no
fuck?
limits, and officers were about to discover even.
What? Oh, that's... Okay, that might be the most high-level LARPing we've seen yet. That's a different level. Slang is like a level over that.
He's still clinging to his shady act.
What's the process now? What are we doing?
You're going to the Kitsap County Jail.
Okay, and get processed in. Do you know if I'll see a judge?
You'll see a judge either
Derek Sanders is going to come pick you up.
tomorrow. I don't know for sure. 'Cause
He already
depends
called
on
in.
What the arraignment schedule is like.
Oh, okay. What are the...
Years, and you don't know how jail booking works.
Well, no, it's different out here because, like, no, I'm asking what
He's
are-
drunk. No, that's called acting. He's in time.
My theory is that this whole pretend to be a cop thing down in Salvation Army is a opportunity for you to seize drugs from the local transient people. That's what I think.
Oh.
That's how they're leading illegal drugs.
Yeah, never.
Really easy, right?
I've never enforced that. I'm a security. No.
Holy shit. Okay, that's... Wow, that was a
never
big
thought
brain
about
pinning
that.
the tail on the donkey moment. And it's clearly accurate the way he's responding to it. Kind of tells the whole story. Leads me to believe he's right on the nose. Okay, so he is actually a LARPer with a goal. Not like the other LARPers who just do it inexplicably. He's doing it so he can try and like extort drugs and shit from the people around there. But then why show up to emergency responses? Touché. an excellent question, a monkey wrench in the theory. Why would he be showing up to actual police scenes? Because we did see him show up to the 7-Eleven, which was a call that came in, and he responded. We saw him at the scene of what appeared to be a serious, like a death or something out there that he sent a video of. So he is responding to calls. Why do that if he's just trying to take money from the local drugs from the locals to keep the act? Yeah, balls. Video of him or less.
Yeah, that is a complete lie, but no. Okay. That is not true. What's that guy's name? Absolutely not. Just cameras on property, bro. Like everywhere I go, when I do my rounds, I don't make. No, man.
You didn't turn on your body camera at all last night?
Why would I? I'm not. It's not. The only time I turn on the body camera, if like there's an incident where it needs to be documented.
Okay.
No.
So ask the guy if he has illegal drugs, and then ask him questions.
No.
Cop LARPers. That is.
I tell them, no.
Ultimately, Michael was charged with felony, unlawful possession of a firearm, criminal impersonation, and he was subsequently given a cash bond set at $50,000. And here's the wild part. About 70% of the people who watch cases like this.
I thought it was going to be one of those like crazy closing ones about him trying to sue. Oh, I think whoever Medius was in go.
Today I'm going to try to find out what the best concrete mixture is for your DIY projects. From all the water with Mountain Dew. Now Mountain Dew is mainly water, so you know, let's see, maybe the sugars. Now it's time for I don't know if this is just like the sugar going through my veins, but this looks like the best mix out of anything so far. Maybe it's just I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew, I don't know. Look at this. The perfect consistency. Work of art. I think this might transform the construction industry. Let's find out tomorrow. All right, guys, I just put the Mountain Dew down there, and I think it's like off-gassing. All the, the water is carbonated. There you go. If you want some bubbles in your concrete, use carbonated water. All right, now it's time for oublecrete. Really like the way that sounds. You're supposed to do 2 parts cornstarch to 1 part water for oubleck. I just have 1 of these, so we're just gonna pour the whole thing in here, and I think if it was that dense, it wouldn't mix anyway, so it'd be like half black. It'd be like oob, or just ooh, I don't know. Mix it up and see what happens. I'm just gonna mix this with my hand. Ooh. It's kind of weird. Not very ooblecky, but maybe just needs a little concrete. This is, but here's how they're looking, and just by the package, at 3 days, we should be at 2,500 PSI. So I'm kind of zigzagging here. This is the minus 25% of the minimum. This is our minimum. Our plus 33, our 66%, which is the maximum recommended, plus 100 from the baseline, and plus 200. So you can really see they're much more white the more that they have. They look fairly similar to what they did the day after, but they should be quite a bit hard. Pretty accurate. So actually all right for the quick contain, which tend to down to the roots. 5,000 and see if it looks like that says right about bicarbonate, calcium. So I have no idea. The more average broke. So about 2,500 PSI after 3 days, we're at 1871, but it broke. So for the Goldilocks zone, I think the plus 33%, this guy came in at 2,103 PSI, very close to the 2,500. It just smashed. Really what I'm expecting, major disappointment, and that was my beloved Dewcrete. Smells like dew. It really does. Unfortunately, under testing, it just broke into pieces. It would not register at all. And then as I picked it up to put it in, it just smashed into a bunch of delightfully smelling pieces. But that was super disappointing. I was hoping it would be like 20,000 PSI. Unfortunately, I guess the sugars just don't allow it to cure like it should. The other interesting one was the flow control here, and I couldn't get a reading off it. I don't know what the deal is because it did get some cracks in it, but there's just like a lot of this aggregate, and I just couldn't get it to read. I think for the flow control, that maximum water is just way too much for that product. Tons. %. This could be actually perform fire. If you're going for an additive, that glass reinforced fiber is actually really cool. And for the mixture of the water, I would say go at that high level of the back.
I know. I've watched a lot of fake cops. There's just something endlessly entertaining about.
Hola, mi amor, my little Mexican. Why'd you wait until I was like to send your wiener?
You have a good Uber ride? Yeah, buddy, how you doing? Good, how are you? Would this be your
Yes.
That is yours? Okay.
So I'm pretty much going to jail probably. This is crazy.
What's crazy is this picture of you standing here naked that you sent to this girl.
Man,
Take a seat for me.
Go, man. I'm freaking out.
Josh, can we just slow down here?
No, man.
Well, we have all the evidence that points to you coming here to meet this year old girl.
No.
What's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy, Skeet Hansen, back at it again. We are once again in Hillsborough, North Carolina, waiting for our potential predator to show up here. His name is Josh.
Crazy.
Here he is. He claims to be 34 years old from one of the outer cities here in the Hillsborough area. Not too far. He's about 30 minutes out. Now, for the past couple months, he thinks he's been talking to a year-old girl, and the chat has gotten pretty bad. I mean, right off the bat, the decoy says she's. He says, I think that's a little too young for me. I could go to prison for that. But apparently he didn't really care about that because a little bit later in the chat, he said, I want to kiss your lips and I could be a daddy to you. And he says he wants to make her body shake and tremble with his touch. He says that he's stroking to her. He wants her to ride his face while he licks her. And then he says, I'm going to lick everything on you. And then he goes on to send just a plethora, a whole collage of pictures of his including one where he is standing completely naked. And it's showing you can see his limp picture. He set up his camera and walked back. And I'm pretty sure it was like a photo timer thing. And in this picture, he's just back there that's what he's doing. And he sent that. So, and that's pretty much all the chat log I can get into here on YouTube. If you want to read the full chat log, there's a lot here, mind you. Our decoy's been talking to this guy for the last few months. There's over 300 pages in this chat log. So if you want to read the full chat log and listen to some phone calls and get the full scope on our boy Josh, head on over to skeetergene.locals.com. And I just want to give a huge thanks to all of our supporters on Locals that make it possible for us to keep traveling across the U.S. and catching these bad guys like Josh. So if you're not supporting us on Locals, be sure to consider doing so. We have plenty of incriminating evidence here to land some charges on this guy Josh when he shows up here in just a little bit. So I'm excited to meet him. Let's go ahead and get ready to greet our bachelor for the night.
Welcome to mi casa. Hola, mi amor, my little Mexican. Okay. You can just sit right there, whatever.
Sit right here?
Yeah. So, you're a short king.
I'm trying to tell you I'm short. You didn't believe me, did you?
No.
Why would I lie about my height?
A lot of guys do.
Not a lot of guys.
Well, why'd you wait until I was like to send your wiener?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Or almost.
Almost.
Well, how do you like my house? Yeah. You said you were gonna show me the property that we're gonna build the house on. Weren't you gonna show me the property that we were gonna build the house on? Do you want to show it to me? Because I want to see.
Let's see.
Dang. Is it big?
So, let's see where I'm at. Okay. So my grandma's right here.
Yeah.
My brother. Okay, right here.
You have a good Uber ride?
Yeah, buddy, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Download the Locals app or head on over to skeeterjeans.locals.com to watch this video uncut and uncensored. When you become a supporter on Locals, you'll gain access to things like full Predator chat logs, phone calls, and some things that we just can't show here on YouTube.
Bro, I did not do
And you've just been skeeted in 4K.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Skeet these. All right.
Well, it seems like you were trying to do that to a year-old girl.
Skeet.
You were trying to skeet a year-old girl.
Skeet. Get
That's
the away
exactly
from me,
what
man. Just let the police get here, dude.
I'm
The
pretty
away
standing
from
away.
me, man. I'm caught. It's over with. There's no need for no more conversation. I don't give a
With all of these perks, this is undoubtedly the best membership you'll ever subscribe to. And for the rest of the month, I'm cutting the membership price right in half for all newcomers. Support us on our mission and become a part of the community on skeeterjeans.locals.com. Now that I'm done with my e-begging, let's get into the video.
So what brings you here? You would be Josh, right? What brings you here tonight, Josh?
She was talking to me, told my brother to come over.
She was talking to you. What were you talking to her about?
Just chatting.
Just chatting? About what?
We were just talking, you know, every day. I mean,
Just talking every day. And how old is this girl you're talking to, Josh?
she told me she was 18.
She told you she was 18. Do you want to try again?
I mean, she told me, I mean,
She told you 18. And that's your final answer.
I've never
It's your final answer.
done anything or did
Okay,
anything.
well,
you know.
I didn't accuse you of that. She told you she was 18. You're sure about that?
She told me before.
Told you
No,
before.
only on the date.
Did she ever tell you any other age?
I don't recall.
You don't recall? Okay. Because I have the transcripts right here, and it looks like she told you that she was.
Mhm.
Do you remember that? No. You don't remember? Okay. Now, Josh, here I do see here she told you she was, and then you say that she could be your kid,
15, 16.
and then you seem to not be into. You say that you can go to prison for it, right? But shortly after that, you say, "Do you want a daddy to take care of you?" And you say that you want to kiss her lips. And I see here later you sent multiple graphic images of yourself, you standing in a hallway, it looks like naked, that you sent to a year-old girl, you completely naked. I mean, that right there is a federal offense, Josh.
This is crazy.
Well, what's crazy is, you know, a man your age, 34, meeting a girl that's says she's.
Either said.
And Josh, if you could just have a seat for me, please. Now, Josh, I just want to know what's driven you to do this tonight.
They kind of fucked up there. You can't say you're not leaving to somebody. You can't. You're supposed to tell them you're free to leave whenever you want. We're not holding you hostage. But he was just straight up like, you're not leaving. But I think, I don't know, this one might be a little different because there was actually a girl there when he came to meet. I don't know.
I've had a rough life, man.
You've had a rough life. Well,
this ain't me.
This isn't you. Well, it looks like you. It looks like you're here right in front of me. I mean, you have plenty of talk with her. You even proposed the idea of her having your child. You asked if she wants to do it raw.
Who are you texting right now?
My sister.
Yeah. Are you telling her what's going on? Okay. Now, Josh, what was the plan here tonight?
The plan was just to hang out.
Just hang out. What does hanging out involve? What's your definition of hanging out?
Watching TV, chilling, getting to know each other.
Having.
No.
No.
That was not my intentions, no.
So you sent these pictures of you naked and talked about the idea of bringing condoms, and you expect me to believe that you weren't planning on having today?
No, I did not plan on having
You didn't plan on time.
No.
Did you bring condoms with you?
I got condoms in my bag. This is my bag.
So you brought condoms with you?
This is my travel bag.
Your travel bag. So you brought condoms with you?
No, I don't want my bag hidden.
That's okay. You don't have to go through it. But Josh, you did bring condoms with you tonight. So do you see how that combined with the chat here and you sending those pictures of yourself and you bringing condoms would allude to you maybe coming to have tonight with this girl?
I'm in Hillsboro.
Is that your sister? Okay.
Like Atwater Drive, something like that.
You say if you can make me come from head, that'd be great. You say you're not huge and you're not going to hurt, you're just average. So you're average, but you don't care, you know how to use it. So Josh, that's pretty telling. It looks to me like you were going to have sex with this girl here tonight. You say you can choke me and make me melt in your arms and do as you wish with me.
Because that's not me.
That's not you. So you weren't sending these messages, is what you're saying. Is that what you mean, Josh?
No, all the messages, no.
Not all of them?
No.
So some of them you did send and some of them you didn't?
Hmm?
Do you recall which ones you did and didn't send?
I do not recall.
Do you know who might have sent certain messages?
No, because my phone, people use my phone all the time.
You let people use your phone?
There were video calls like 3 days a week of y'all doing video calls
Well, if someone else was doing it, let me just ask, would this be your
Yes.
That is yours? Okay. And would this be your there too?
Yes.
Okay. And would this be a picture of you standing up naked? Okay. And all three of these would be pictures of your genitals?
That's me, yeah.
That's all you? Okay. And you sent these?
No.
You didn't send them?
No.
So someone else got a picture of your and sent it? Who do you think could have done that?
I have no idea.
Especially live.
That's
Those are live.
really crazy to think. I mean, it looks like here in the background you have the same backpack as
That's my travel backpack.
your travel backpack. So it looks like this was taken recently. Did you take a picture like this recently and send it to anyone?
No.
You didn't send that to anyone? Okay. It's very odd to me that someone would do this,
Sorry.
Josh.
I sent you it.
Josh, were you sending her this address?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you hoping to accomplish with that?
I don't know. What can we accomplish?
Well, I would just like to talk to you face to face and get a sense of what your plan was tonight and just how we got here, okay? Because
like I said, this ain't me, man.
I don't...
You know what I'm saying? This is not me.
Then how did you wind up here?
Talking to her.
Talking to her, but you didn't send the pictures of your...
No.
Who did?
I don't know, man.
Do you see how it looks like it was you?
I understand how it looks.
You see how it looks?
I do, and I'm scared shitless right now.
Josh, you have to have some explanation.
But...
I mean, you don't just get pictures of your sent to a year-old girl
I understand that.
and then come to meet that year-old girl. Okay. So how do you think your pictures got sent to this girl?
I don't know. Because it was not me.
You have no idea?
I have no idea.
Well, we need to get to the bottom of it, don't you think? Right? Okay.
So, yeah. I don't know how you're going to get my location.
Well, I can help her out. I can give her the location.
What's the address?
The address here?
Yes.
It's Well, first of all, I need to know what's your sister? Is she planning on coming here?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Well, what have you told your sister so far?
No. Huh?
Yeah, what have you told your sister so far?
Nothing. I mean, I just
Nothing.
told her that.
Okay. Did you tell her that you came to meet a year-old girl?
No.
For
No, I
You
did
didn't tell
not
her
meet a year old for.
Okay. Well, you're here to meet a year-old. A girl told you she was right?
No.
No.
She
But-
told me she was 18.
No, Josh, I don't have that in the transcript here. Can you show me that in your messages
No, I
where
don't
she
have
said
no
she's
messages.
18? Because right there she
I
said.
don't have none.
She said it today.
And she said it today as well.
She said it today.
Yeah.
She just said it today in front of you on the couch as well. I mean, you were
So,
not shocked.
just so I have it straight, you thought you were coming here to meet an 18-year-old girl.
I mean, honestly, I didn't want to do nothing. Okay?
You didn't want to do
I
it.
didn't even want to do nothing.
Okay.
All I wanted to do was just hang out, have a good time, and that does not necessarily mean no.
Even though you brought condoms.
I had condoms, yes, but that's not was the intentions of having no.
Did you just forget they were in your bag the night
Yes.
before you?
Honestly.
Okay. So everywhere you go, you just condoms.
I mean, you never know, man.
You never know.
You never know.
I thought you haven't been laid in like 3 years, so those should be expired.
Now look, Josh, I have the transcript here, right? I had the full chat. I think you should just be honest here.
I'm being honest.
You're being honest. And your story is that you thought you were coming here to meet an 18-year-old, right? And you weren't planning on having, even though you brought condoms. But I have something completely different.
He mentioned
No,
last night
Josh.
that he actually hasn't deleted a single message either, so he has them all.
You have all the messages between you and this girl? You don't? Okay. Well, you have to have some idea on who could have been sending those messages that you didn't send, right?
I have no idea, man.
You have no idea.
So, I mean, what can I do to stop this?
Well, I want to.
Like, honestly,
I want to figure out who is sending those messages. If not you, if we can figure that out, then that would explain a lot. Is there anyone you lend your phone out to?
Yeah, I mean, all the time.
All the time. You just. How long do you let them have your phone for?
Day.
A day? You go a whole day without your phone.
Yeah, I can.
In 2026.
Yeah.
So what do you do without your phone if you don't
Play
have?
video games.
Okay, just not a care in the world and what's going on with your phone, who's doing what.
No, not really.
Do you have? Is it a friend that you lend your phone to?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay. Do you think you could you give that friend a call and see maybe if it was them?
I can try.
You can try? Okay.
Yeah.
Think we could try that now? Because if it's not you, I don't want you to get hand up with the wrong thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
Right? So if you have a friend in mind who you lent your phone to recently, maybe you can give them a call.
Okay. And what do I say?
Well, I can do the talking. Well, all you have to do really is say, hey, buddy, did you send a picture of my to a year-old girl? I guess that would pretty much do it. That's probably what you should ask. If you'd be willing to do that, I think that would clarify things. If they can confirm.
If they can confirm.
They can confirm. Okay. Okay.
Right, that's what you're saying. If they confirm.
If they can confirm.
If not, it all looks like it's pinned on me.
That's how it would appear.
Right.
As I'm sure you can understand. Being that you're here right now, right? So. Hey, would you mind putting them on speaker just so I can verify?
Hey.
You're what?
Can I step outside?
No.
I can't go nowhere.
You'll just have to
Can
do
we
it.
get the camera off my face?
Can you put the thing on speaker, Josh?
Josh, you made the choice to come in here now. You're subject to being recorded as we all are.
Yeah, but I didn't consent to be recorded.
Well, it's a one-party consent state.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you don't have to.
How does that work?
We're the one party that's consenting to the recording.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, if you want to ask your friend,
so I'm pretty much going to jail probably.
Is that your friend who can verify?
I just sent you everything.
Okay. I don't think we're getting anywhere with the friend. It just looks like it was you, Josh. Josh, if we can't get to the bottom of who was actually sending those messages, the pictures of your
Right.
and alluding to having with this girl,
Right.
it's going to look like it was you.
Right.
You understand that, right?
I
And you're
understand.
saying it wasn't you. You're being honest.
Right.
And don't
I'm not
not bullshit. It seems like you're
I ain't you, man.
Okay.
I'm really pissed off right now.
So,
honestly.
well, what are you pissed off about? I think the father of this girl would be pretty pissed off.
Because the fact. It don't matter. This is crazy.
What's crazy is this picture of you standing here naked.
I understand.
That you sent to this girl. And could you at least put him on speaker, Josh, just so we can be a part of the conversation?
Can we end this thing and we all go home?
Well, if we can get to the bottom of who's sending these pictures, then yes.
Because
and if it wasn't you, then we have to. You've got to know who did it because
I don't know who.
Well, Josh, you're the one that's here. You're the one that showed up.
Am I being in charge of anything?
That's not up to me to decide.
Then I like to go home.
Okay. Well, I have a few more questions for you. Would you?
I like to go home.
Could you just
take
a seat
like
for
to
me?
go home, man. I'm freaking out.
You came here to have with this girl.
I don't want no more questions.
No more questions.
No more questions, man. Because like this.
Well, if we can get through it and find out who's actually doing it, we can. I think we can reach a solid conclusion and a resolution, and you can go on home. If we can.
Crazy.
It is, Josh, and I'm trying to level with you here.
I want a lawyer, man. I want to go home. Like this is crazy.
Okay. But now,
You're pestering me. Make me freak out.
well, now, Josh, you do.
Freak out, man.
Josh, you do see how it looks, right?
I have, Courtney.
Josh, at this time, we just have to wait for the deputies to arrive, okay? And if you didn't do anything, then it's fair and square. You're going to be clear. You're going to be good to go.
Here we go.
Josh, if you could stay on this side of the kitchen. Hey, Josh. Josh. Hey, Josh, they want you to stick around.
Hi, I called you guys like 5 times. Hi,
Hey,
sorry.
Josh.
It is.
Hey, Josh. Okay. Josh, we just want to talk. Josh, the police are on their way.
Okay.
Josh, let's just slow down here, okay? Josh, can we just slow down here?
No, man.
Oh, we have all the evidence that points to you coming here to meet this year-old girl,
No.
right?
No.
Well, if you could explain who it was, if it wasn't you. Josh, we really just want to get to the bottom of this.
I'm over here.
Josh, let's just stop and talk about it.
I lose something? No.
Oh, he's just here to meet a year-old. So you're telling me you thought she was 18?
Yes.
Full time?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you can go in your messages in your phone and show me where she said she was 18, that would be great, Josh.
I have my lawyer on the phone. Y'all won't let me
You have
go.
your lawyer? Can I talk to your lawyer?
Well, they're just following me and they're stalking me, really.
We have to keep you in our eyesight so we can coordinate with the police and let them know where you're at. Because at this point, we're just reporting a crime. Josh, I can hear you getting short of breath right now. We should just stop and just wait for the police to show up. Josh, I didn't want it to come to this. I mean, I thought we were having a pretty cordial conversation. You calling for someone to pick you up? Oh, a sister, okay. Well, we can explain to your sister what's going on. Probably. We'll get the license plate and then the cops will be... You know, if your sister did pick you up, the cops will just be on her. We're going to report the license plate. Is that really a risk she wants to take, transporting a criminal? And aiding a criminal? Yeah, just 911.
You gonna call 911? Yeah.
Oh yeah, at this point, if you're not
You
gonna...
wanna talk?
Yeah, I'd love to talk.
Without calling 911?
We've been trying to talk to you the whole time.
So we call 911?
If you can talk to us, I'm not going to call 911.
If you can talk to us. If you can talk to us and have a conversation, we can just stop everything we're doing and not call them.
Send me home or send me to jail?
We can get you a lift back home. I mean, I know it was an $80 lift. It was pretty expensive, right? So, Josh, if we could just talk about it, and I mean, let's be honest here. You sent that picture of your didn't you?
No.
Who did?
Not me.
Then why are you so worried?
You have to have an idea of who could have done this.
No.
You have no idea.
No.
It doesn't make sense,
I mean,
Josh.
what do you mean it don't make sense? People can get someone's phone and do time. Can you get that flashlight on my house?
Who could it have been?
Yeah. My phone was stolen last week.
Your phone was stolen last week?
Yeah.
And someone used it to solicit a what you're telling me. And now you're here to meet that same is what you're telling me.
I'm not saying all that.
Okay, so what are you saying then?
I'm
Help me
saying
understand.
is this is a up.
It's up.
Okay. I'm going my separate way.
Okay.
Y'all go y'all separate way.
Okay.
Call it in.
Well, we still need to get to the bottom of it because there's no explanation on who was actually soliciting this.
I stopped.
Okay. Yes, it's 911.
No,
Josh.
don't call 911.
Okay, well, we have to get to the.
I'm just tired of the questions now. Just
Okay.
let me breathe.
Okay. Do you want us to sit down? We can all just sit down, take it easy.
There's a mailbox. You can even lean up against.
Yeah, you can lean up against that. We can have a chat there. Maybe if there's a contact in your phone, you can call a friend who you lent your phone to. I'd love to just get to the bottom of it.
Here you go, Josh. Take a break on the clothes right there.
Just right here.
On the post. That way you can catch your breath.
Yeah, we don't want you to pass out or anything.
They have not. They have not.
Yeah, we don't want you to pass out or anything, Josh. So just best take it easy, you know. But now, Josh, if you can't explain it, who could have sent those pictures of your? I don't think we can get to a resolution.
Going by with the pictures of the
Well, you did confirm it is your, right?
Right, I didn't even touch her or do anything.
Well, no, but you came to have with her.
I did not come to have with her.
What'd you come here for?
To hang out.
To hang out with condoms. After a picture of your was sent. Whether you sent it or not, you see how it looks. Right, Josh?
What?
Well, Josh, I can talk to your sister if you want and make things and explain things. I would love to explain to your sister if I could. Do you think I could talk to her?
How do I explain it to her?
You explain it to her. I think I can explain it better. It seemed like you were having a bit of a hard
because
time.
you're over here going to...
No, I'm not going to tell her anything bad about you. I would just explain to her the situation.
Right.
Well, I can't. I'm sorry, ma'am. So the situation here is, it appears that Josh came here to have with a year-old female that he'd been conversing with online for the last few months. Okay. I can't hear your sister. Is it on speaker?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Could you repeat that, ma'am? Oh, well, he talked about it within the chat log, the conversation. He sent pictures of his and he brought condoms, so it's pretty clear that he's here to have with this girl. Oh, the police are here now. Well, Josh, I have to let you know I'm Skeet Hansel in the Predatorial Investigation Unit. We're doing an online series about adults who try to have with online.
Right.
You've just been skeeted in 4K.
Huh?
You've just been skeeted in 4K.
Okay.
So, it looks like this officer would like to have a word with you.
Yes, they're there. Okay.
Just been walking for a minute. Yeah. Well, I think that was a much better outcome than you possibly like thrown down with him in the house. Yeah, we don't want to give him any leverage.
Okay.
Oh, getting a pat down. Checking the hat, and we have revealed the bald spot. Bald spot revealed under the hat.
One last puff.
One last puff
One last
before he
puff.
goes in. Yeah, they're definitely handcuffing him. Do you think could we see what's in the bag?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, okay.
He said he was going to bring a chastity belt with
Yeah.
a key. Is it in there?
Were you out on Dairyland probably a year ago?
Yeah.
No chastity belt in there. Darn. All right, well, we're wrapping it up here right now. Right behind me in this police car is 34-year-old Josh from somewhere in North Carolina. I forget what city, but he came down here to Hillsborough to engage in sexual acts with who he thought was a year-old girl. denied everything from the beginning, just didn't fess up to it. It's just a real mystery who could have possibly sent those pictures of his to this girl. I think it's a mystery that will just never be solved, unfortunately. But that's all we can do. It's in the hands of the law right now. Thank you guys for watching. Also, huge shout outs to our supporters, locals, for making trips like this possible. With that being said, we have another one on the line tonight that we're going to get. So let's get our Chipotle that just got dropped off from Uber Eats, sponsored by our local supporters. Appreciate you guys feeding us. And yeah, let's get up and add them on to the next one.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the podcast. For today's guest, we have a furry. Welcome in. Thanks for coming.
Hello.
Hello everybody.
I love this guy. So let's watch.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the podcast. For today's guest, we have a furry. Welcome in. Thanks for coming.
Hello.
Please take a seat in the middle.
Oh, jeez. Do I put this thing up towards me?
Yeah, just, pull it close to, your whatever that thing is. And just make sure to talk real loud so the audio will pick you up.
I gotcha, yeah.
For today's co-host, we have Mike. Please welcome in Mike. So if you can pull the mic close to your mouth and then introduce yourself to anybody who might not know you, and then also maybe introduce yourself or introduce what a furry is as well.
Sure. I'm Jazz a Steady Coon, and yeah, I'm a big old raccoon. Furry is just somebody who likes anthropomorphic animals, like animals that walk and talk. And that's about it. It's pretty vague.
Animals who what?
Walk and talk.
So, about humans, right?
Basically, humanoid animals, yeah.
Is that like a scientific term, or that's like a term within the crazy community?
It's, yeah, no, I mean, like, you want me to elaborate what a furry is? Or
sort
what
of,
a
yeah, just so I can
does?
understand better.
I mean,
I probably have like a baseline understanding, but
yeah.
Some people might even have lesser
like,
than
you
that.
know, like Zootopia could be considered like furry, or
the
like
movie?
Anthropomorphic type animals.
But aren't they actually animals in the movie?
I mean, but they walk and talk. I don't think a normal animal does.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. And how did your parents react when you told them you thought you were a blue dog?
My dad likes it.
He
my
likes
mom,
it?
Yeah, my mom couldn't care less.
So they're actually supportive over this.
I mean, I don't know.
Dad likes it, but mom couldn't care less. Makes sense.
know if I would say supportive. I think they just are indifferent, which is fine with me. I feel like it would be a little weird if they're like supportive and like going to conventions with me and stuff.
No, I don't mean like that. I'm saying they didn't kind of not subdue you per se, but give you a big punishment for something like this.
No.
Because I feel like if I don't have any kids, but I feel like if my kid said, I'm an anthropomorphic Morty, whatever, blue raccoon, I feel like there'd be a big issue in my household.
I mean,
bro, Mike, what the fuck is Mike doing, dude? Is he just eating chicken soup?
it's just a costume you take on and off. There's nothing too crazy about it.
I see. Okay. And I mean, how old are you now, and then how old were you when you started?
I'm 28 right now.
Okay.
I'm a little unk furry, but I was like 17 when I got into it.
And how old is 28 in raccoon years?
They'd probably be dead, actually.
So you're living a long time. Maybe time is actually going to come up for you soon.
Time's definitely coming up.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully, for the best of humanity.
Yeah.
Is it just fucking broth?
And do you think if you went to China, they might get confused and try eating you?
I don't know if do they have raccoons in China? They might not. I'm not a dog.
As food?
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you can kind of eat dogs there would represent, because that's like the #1 no.
Yeah.
So a raccoon is like probably super allowed, if not promoted.
Probably.
It's like a delicacy.
I feel like it probably wouldn't taste very good, but I know they kind of eat things that don't taste very good sometimes.
Have you tried raccoon?
I have not. It probably tastes like garbage.
Why? It's the same
That's
as
all
every
they
other
eat.
animal.
No.
They
They
have
only eat really
tanuki in,
garbage and stuff.
So you eat
but
trash
that's
also.
not-
Well, I'll eat the In-N-Out wrapper with my burger sometimes on accident.
But do you ever go out of your way and just start eating from people's trash cans?
I feel like I'm a little above that one.
Why? Sort of for your cosplay, you know what I mean?
That's true, but it's a little hard to eat when I'm cosplaying.
I'm just waiting for it to get, like, there's gonna be a part where I'm just gonna start dying, dude. I fucking love this guy. Eric, what's good, bro? Welcome to the stream. We're watching Matan Evan. Matan Evan, he's funny as hell. He's a funny dude. Funny. Well, you're gonna see who it is. You about to see. Hold on, I need to find something.
What the fuck?
Okay. I think I had one more thing that I had to do, but I don't necessarily need to do it, so let's just finish this. It's about to get funny.
You can't eat. There's no like.
I mean, there's a hole in the mouth, but I mean,
That's what I'm saying. So
you're gonna smear it all over the suit.
Yeah, but most raccoons aren't super clean. You look at their face a lot of the time, they actually have like a bunch of dust all over their
By
face.
that metric, I should also be very fat, as raccoons are typically very fat.
Yeah, well, that's unpractical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't get fat also. You're already disadvantaged by dressing like this, so you have to stay in shape at least.
That is true.
I think you should.
Yes, China does have tanuki.
Try it.
I'm
Imagine how scary that would be for somebody if at 1 a.m. they saw you eating their trash.
I feel like if you see a fursuiter at 1 a.m., you're already scared.
Well, if you were eating my trash, I might shoot you.
Oh, Well,
At
see,
1 in
that's
the
what I'm
morning?
trying to avoid. I'd like to live past.
But that
20
probably
years.
happens to raccoons also. Then again, it's like more so into the cosplay. You'll
Most
go out like one
definitely.
too.
Most definitely.
Do you think the reason you behave like this is because you grew up around too much mold?
You know, that came later in life, so I don't think so.
The mold came later in
The mold
life.
came later in life, yeah.
And when did that come into play?
I used to work a job where there was a lot of mold in the building and probably didn't do very good, but
Probably when you were like, you said you started at 17, so that must have been at like 15.
this was like 4 years ago.
4 years
So
ago,
it's pretty
holy
recent,
shit.
yeah.
I
And you know, I only got this in the
I don't know how funny this one's gonna be because it's like a furry. It's a furry. Like when he had the Island boys on, he had one of them on. He had Fly Soldier on, and and he had Mike, the guy over here eating the soup or whatever. He had Mike as Kodiak Red, and it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. But this, I just don't know how funny this is gonna be. Like it's a furry. How funny are you gonna get, dude? Like how I don't know.
last 2.5 years, so maybe it did have something to do with it.
This suit.
This suit.
So what were you dressed as like before? You just painted your face?
I was no, I do no. I'm not 4 years old. I
would actually argue the painting, the face is an
Yeah.
improvement upon this.
Oh, oh, no. I just used to dress up in like a big outfit, like not like a furry.
Like a dog
outfit.
costume, just like
No,
one
it
you
was
can buy
like
at Walmart?
It was like this pattern that's on my face. It
Yeah.
was that, but like an entire outfit.
Oh, so it was. This is a different thing. The head and the body here is separate.
Yes. Yeah.
And your other one was one thing.
Well, no, it was just like a jacket and like sweatpants.
Oh, so much cheaper. This is like
Well,
high
that
level
shit-
shit.
It was blown on a budget.
How much does this cost?
This was actually a good deal. This was about $3,500.
That's a great deal.
It's a great deal for a custom, custom fitted.
That's actually way better than I thought. $3,500. That's like nothing. That's only like.
Well, that's if you shop around, and it's like buying a car. If you go to the dealership, you're gonna.
Yeah,
get
it's like
stuck.
buying a car.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
you're not able to travel anywhere. People actually probably won't even let you on the bus. Actually.
Actually, I've been on a bus with this.
Really?
Yeah, I've been on a plane with this.
On a plane with this
Yeah.
on or in a big
In a duffel
bag?
bag, but people do it. They go on the plane full suit. You can go through TSA like this.
There's no way that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
They make me take off my shoes there. You're not gonna go through TSA with a big
I mean,
dog
they got the
helmet
body
on your
scan where
head.
they can see your dick. I mean, they can see straight through this.
Well, sure, and they still make you take off your shoes.
That is true.
You know what I mean? But back to the mold thing. Maybe you grew up around a bunch of mold, you just didn't know it. Because
It's
mold can
possible.
really fuck with your brain.
Oh, big time.
Where did you grow up? In LA?
Orange County.
Orange County.
Yeah, near Disneyland.
Is there a lot of like fruit there? A lot of oranges? Maybe they got molded. Did you live next to something like that?
I did not. I lived in a very normal neighborhood.
Normal neighborhood.
Yeah.
So then, how did something like this happen to you?
Like, how did I get into the furry thing?
Yeah, if not for mold.
Well, I used to shit on furries a lot, and then I
You made fun
like,
of them?
Yeah,
Okay.
I made fun of them, and then I wanted to like infiltrate their community, like make fun of them more. And then I started talking with them. I was like, oh, these people are actually they're kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
I like them, and I like the art. So
You were like online, like, look at these crazy people
Yeah.
who spend $3,500 on this.
it was
These
like
guys
a
are not
slippery
bags.
slope type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, if you could go back in time, I'm sure you
$3,500.
wouldn't have done that, right?
I would totally do it. I love
Again?
it. Oh, I love it. It's the best.
I thought maybe you might have viewed it as like some sort of addiction.
Well, no, not really. Addiction. I don't think I'm addicted to wearing this thing. It's like 400 degrees in here.
No, but generally, like, going to these conventions.
Oh, it's fun. It's
Okay,
a
I
great
see.
time.
Is this just an elaborate scheme to have sex with your dog?
No, I don't want to have sex with my dog.
But you must admit that a lot of furries probably do want to have sex with their dogs.
I would hope not. The people that do
It's way
are
higher than
often
the average
shunned
guy.
out pretty fast.
They
People
get
do
shunned out
not-
from the furry community?
They do, yeah. We do not like that. That is not good.
I mean, why don't they just keep it to themselves at that point? You don't need to spread that info around.
They like to brag. I mean, it's like the elite. They like to put the NAMBLA logos all over the place. It's
Yeah.
the same thing with furries.
So you've met other furries who do have sex with their dogs.
You
Or,
only
I guess if some furry owned a raccoon or something.
I would hope they wouldn't a raccoon. That's crazy.
Why?
But that's gross. I mean, it's small. They're not that big.
It's a good argument. I mean,
that's horrible. I mean, dog is terrible too, but geez,
but dog is
you're
better.
picking up roadkill off the
It's
ground.
like kind of the opposite of the eating thing.
Yeah.
It'd be better to eat a raccoon than a dog, but then for the other thing, it'd be better.
I don't think anyone's better. It's both bad. It's just both depraved, but if you're taking roadkill off the ground and fucking it, that's insane.
Well, roadkill implies it's dead, I'm sure, for a lot of these people. That kind of kills the
not
whole
dead?
thing.
Oh, Christ.
Why would you want to have with a dead raccoon?
Man, it's not my thing. I don't know.
Well, me neither, but I'm sure you...
Why would you want to have sex with any raccoon? Be right back, chat. No, chat. Oh my god, fuck. Oh, fuck, chat. All right, let's finish this. All right.
You've thought about it more than me, right?
I have not thought about it more
That's
than
a
you.
lie. That's a lie.
This is not something that comes into my mind.
Yes, it is. And do you ever wash your suit, or do you just go around smelling like shit all the time?
Do I smell like shit?
Not as bad as I thought you would.
Yeah, no, I keep it
but
fresh.
Not amazing. No
Not
offense.
amazing. Oh, no. Well, it is a hot day today.
I'll say this: you smell way better than the Clippers mascot. That guy smells like complete shit.
Yeah, I would believe. I mean, there's definitely fursuiters who, you spend a lot of money on this thing. You want to take care of it. You want to wash it. But there are some people who didn't get that memo. And
well, they spend a lot of money on it, but I mean, more than likely, these are not particularly hygienic or normal people.
You know, the ones that go outside are pretty hygienic. They're fine, typically. It's the ones that are online that, like, only stay online. That,
like, only online furries, and what would be the point of it?
They like the art and stuff.
The art, like
yeah, like the art community, and they
Okay.
like the VR chat and all that stuff.
And you play VR chat as well?
No, I just do this in
You only do.
Fuck out of here. Y'all like fucking. You like fucking while dressed like a raccoon, dude. What's wrong with modern society, dude? What's fucking wrong with it? My hands smell like I just changed my laundry over, like from the washer to the dryer. And I use fabric softener. Hands smell pretty good. Not overly, like I didn't use too much or anything, but I can smell a little faint something. There you go.
The in-person stuff.
correct. Yeah, I don't have time.
And
for
do you
that.
make any money from this?
No, it's the pure love of the game. Oh God.
Hey guys, sorry for the interruption. Have to let you know that today's episode is sponsored by Rumble Wallet.
Yeah,
Your credit card using your in my description 5, which you can use your advertisement from Rumble. Thank you to Rumble for sponsoring today's episode. Do you think your boss would fire you if he found out you were
You know, I keep it away from my work because that's possible. But I don't feel like they even.
Where do
know
you
what
work?
I don't want to say where I work.
Not, maybe not like a specific thing, but like in like what type of industry?
Power infrastructure.
Power infrastructure?
Yes.
Okay, that's actually like kind of a complicated job, probably, right?
Yeah.
Can
it
we know
is.
what company?
No.
But then people can reach out. Maybe they'll want to work with you.
They'll find me on LinkedIn.
Your boss might actually give you a raise. Imagine if people started calling and they asked for their raccoon to show up.
Yeah, I want Jazz the raccoon to.
Yeah, can we have Jazz the raccoon show up in his $3,500 suit
There you go.
and try to fix my power line?
There you go. Yeah.
Is this a government job or no?
No, it's not.
$3,500
Okay.
is
So what do you do? You like
fucking
fix
crazy,
wires?
No, I.
That is not worth $3,500. I just don't understand furries, dude. I don't get it. What's your purpose, bro? What makes you want to do that? I'll never understand it, chat. Cause like, you want to spend $3,000, $3,500 on that. On that because you like the art. That just sounds like some bullshit because he doesn't want to say it's all about the sex. Probably because he's trying to lure in female furries. My intuit take is that the female furries are more so the ones that are in it for they think it's cute and look at the art. Oh my god, it's just cute. Look at me. I'm a fucking a fox. Look at me. I'm a sexy fox. It's cute. That's probably a lot more of the females that you see in that are like that. and the guys want to do it because they're freak nasty. I'm sure the girls like the freaky part of it too, but they're like, so they're more so on the look. It's cute. I like it just because it's cute, and the guys got to play the I think it's cute too, and then they're fucking. I wonder if we're gonna talk about them fucking, like if he's gonna be like, yeah, I've been to orgies. Yeah. Oh my god, I would do it.
I do everything but touch the power poles.
So what does that entail?
Design work, quality control.
Oh, so like kind of on paper stuff. You're not the one going and actually doing stuff in person.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. And how well does that pay?
It's not bad.
Is it good?
It's not bad. Yeah.
Could you afford one of these per month?
Yes.
So that's actually.
I actually have two.
You could afford two of these per month.
No, I have two of these suits.
Oh, you have two different ones. In
Yes.
case one gets sold, you have the other $4,000 suit.
Correct. Yeah.
And which one was more expensive? Is that one also 35?
This one's actually probably going to end up being more expensive.
Okay.
But the other one is really nice.
Oh, I see.
But I like this one more. It's more me.
This is more normal, you know. You don't want to creep people out.
Right. Yeah.
You don't want to walk around in a furry costume and then people look at you and think that guy's crazy. You want them to be like, that guy's
No, that's
probably
actually the
completely
fun part
normal.
of it. I like doing that.
You want them to think you're crazy.
I do a lot of public fursuiting.
Like just with other furries, or you just walk around like this by yourself and
With
scare
other
the shit out of
furries. With other
little kids
furries.
and dogs, I guess.
Yeah, with other furries, you typically go out with just like a group of like 2 or 3 people.
A group, so you're kind of like, this is like targeted harassment on communities.
I mean, some communities you like that, so you usually scope them out first so you avoid that kind of stuff. Holy shit.
Okay, bro. Okay. In such a small area. Actually, that's pretty cool. He's dressed like...
Ignore that.
He's dressed like a goober, dancing like a goon.
Do you think you'll ever wake up one day and be like, holy shit, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
You know, that's a common occurrence, but...
Really?
It is, yeah.
Well, we just need a big enough wake up, like...
Well, I mean, the wake up hasn't come because I'm still having a great time and I'm still have a good career and stuff, so... I mean... It's like, what the fuck is going on? But I'm enjoying what's going on.
No, you misinterpreted what I meant. I mean, like,
maybe
holy
so.
shit, what the hell am I doing?
I need to get the fuck out of this?
I need to actually become serious. I'm 28 years old and I'm dressed like a disgusting animal that eats people's trash.
Yeah.
And every Sunday I spend my time targeting communities.
No, you know, it's like people don't typically leave this community. Like once you're here,
Once you're in there, you're in there.
Yeah, it's like the CIA.
I see.
Yeah.
But it's probably relatively new, though, right?
Furry stuff?
Like, it's not been around for like 60 years, or has it?
Oh, it has, yeah.
It's been around for a long time?
It has, yeah.
Okay, I see. You know, some people are negative about it, and I probably don't have the most positive view, but who am I to judge besides a normal person judging a crazy person?
Yeah.
So I am somebody to judge, just... You know, I try to be respectful about it.
You know, it's just...
Wouldn't call you or anything like that.
Gotcha. Well, I'm not... I mean, maybe I'm a little but...
Oh, you are?
No. Well, maybe. I mean, I'm wearing a $3,500 raccoon suit, so...
No, that's completely normal. You think that's what... You think that billionaires don't do that? You think Elon Musk and Bill Gates don't dress like this? That's actually a really bad argument because those are not normal people.
I was just going to say, yeah.
That was actually a really bad argument.
That goes
on my
back
end.
to the
They actually
pedophiles.
might be crazier than you.
Oh, but most definitely. I mean, we're not doing rituals or anything like that.
Yeah, I guess on a scale of like normal, it's like rituals, and then furry a little bit lower.
Well, ritual, pedophiles, I feel like furry's a little down
I feel
here.
like rituals is more insane than right?
I feel like
that's way more
they
common.
kind of go hand in
to,
hand.
To do rituals, you probably got to be a pretty high level guy.
Well, that's
to be
what,
a
that's what we're talking about. We're talking about high level people.
Yeah, but a is not a high level guy. I mean, you like look at the videos of them getting caught
Jeffrey
online, and
Epstein?
it's a lot of the time they're furries.
No.
Come on.
I only know of one.
You only know
recently.
one.
No, there's two, but
There's 2.
Yeah, there was 2.
You got to give it to me. There's
Hey,
at least
but
2.
how many furries are there in like this community? There's a lot. There's thousands.
There's
within-
definitely more. Like if you
Just
looked at this on a
in this
percentage
area.
basis,
Mhm.
furries are much more likely to be than an average person.
No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Nuh-uh.
There's probably if there's like 2% of, I don't know the actual stats on it, but if 2% of people were pedophiles, I would say that there's like maybe a 40 times increase
No,
for furries.
I
like
feel
at
like you're
80%.
conflating furries with like the anime community.
I mean, it's a very
That
similar
one's
community.
crazy. They got the stuff. I
What's
mean,
that?
they just like normalize that,
Why you
like
going
the
off on
and stuff.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm just
That's
saying that
not
you guys are
good.
much closer to that community than
We
like
don't normalize stuff like that. That's not us.
you're just an advanced version, I guess,
An advanced version of an anime?
of a
Like,
furry.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm saying
Am
you
I?
personally.
I've been around the block. I don't-
Well, assuming you're not lying. I guess if you were a pedophile or you had sex with your dog, you probably wouldn't tell me.
I have no interest in either one of those things.
So you say. That's what somebody who would do that stuff would say. Unless it was legal, but
No, I
unfortunately
don't even
for
want to
you,
do if it's legal. I'm not going. That's just not my. I mean, why would I want to fuck a dog?
You tell me.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know why you'd want to fuck a dog. I could think of reasons if I'm being honest. I mean, I
Oh,
could think
jeez.
of reasons. If you see, that's what I mean. If you're gonna pretend you can't think of reasons, then you're probably a liar.
Listen, no, it's just what the hell?
See, I got you there. It's like when you see those people. I saw a picture of a guy on Twitter the other day. He had like a shirt. He went to a children's birthday party and he wore a shirt that said like
Oh,
"Kill all pedophiles." It's like when you're doing stuff like that, it's like that's
very
suspicious.
performative.
Yeah, it's performative to say you can't think
I'm
of a
not
reason you'd want to have
yeah,
sex with a
I'm not
raccoon
posting
too.
on my Instagram like kill all zoos, even though I'm not a fan of them. But
But
I'm
you're
not
saying I can't
performative
think of a
about it.
single reason I'd want to have sex with a dog.
No, I don't want to fuck a dog.
Me neither, but I could think of reasons. You're being performative by saying you can't.
What's your reason?
I don't have a reason, but
You
I could,
just said that you had
I could
reason.
think of some for somebody who would want to, like maybe they can't report it to the police.
Oh, that's bad. I mean,
It's a good point, though.
It is a good point, but it
It's
is
a good
bad.
point.
That's
You're not really at stake.
Yeah.
You don't have to do the whole game where you take them on a date and then drug them.
Oh God.
And they
Yeah, I guess so.
You can get straight to the point,
Alright,
and they
he's
might
getting
even
funny.
enjoy it.
He's
Yeah.
getting
You
funny.
No, I don't.
Do they?
Come
You
on.
said-
Where we at? We're about a little under halfway through. About halfway through. He's starting to get funny. I like Matan. He's funny.
Yeah.
No.
Do they?
Do they enjoy it?
Yeah.
Being raped?
Dogs.
No.
Are you saying this from your own personal experience?
What
Like, no,
the
they
fuck?
don't. And that makes it all the better for you, I'm sure.
I don't know, man. I don't like where this is going.
Okay, we'll move on.
Okay.
Why do I get a stomach ache after eating 4,000 calories worth of egg whites at 3 in the morning?
Well, that's like a Rich Piana diet.
It's very healthy.
It's yeah. I mean, it tastes like shit.
It's eggs. They taste like eggs.
Egg whites? You like egg whites?
I mean, what do you cook your eggs and then remove the egg whites?
No, but without the yolk, it tastes like shit.
It tastes like an egg white. Kind of
Yeah.
actually tastes like
Don't
nothing,
taste
really.
like shit.
Yeah, basically.
Doesn't taste bad. I mean, 4,000 calories of it can be a little annoying, but that's why I take a bunch of sleeping pills before.
There you go. And
But then
you
I start feeling bad and feeling achy.
He's starting to get funny, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? 4,000 calories of egg white. Oh, this is that shit I'm talking about, chat. Like, dude, 4,000. Okay, bro. All right, 4,000 calories of egg white. That was it's pretty funny.
And I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll almost die.
shit yourself, probably.
Way beyond that.
Yeah.
I had to go to the hospital the other
Oh,
night.
jeez. Oh, wow.
They said
At least
they-
you got your protein intake.
Yeah, they said, what happened? I said, I almost became the strongest man in the world.
That's true.
They
Ronnie
said, if you
Coleman.
do that again, you're probably going to die. You get like you get to do 2 of those in your life.
Oh, okay. So it's like a cat. You
No,
got
they have
lives,
9.
But you got 2.
Yeah, two times you get to do 4,000 calories of egg whites.
There you go.
In one shot after a bunch of sleeping pills.
When are you doing the second one?
Probably if I end up like you, one day I'll wake up and I'll be like, that'll be, you know, when I said like waking up and realizing that'll be my solution.
There you go. Okay.
I'll go out like a beast.
Yeah.
And do you have trouble getting onto lists for the most exclusive Miami clubs with the hottest girls?
You know, probably.
Really?
I've never been to Miami.
Okay. I would think that they would want a bunch of furries in clubs like that.
Actually, you know what? You might have something for that, because like I have been invited to places just because.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you got invited here. That's
I
saying
know
something.
exactly.
Saying something pretty bad, actually.
Yeah, no, it's happened quite a few times where I get picked for things like this. I'm not sure why, but I'm happy for it. I'm here for it. So I mean, it gives you crazy experiences.
And do you think this would like help you, because you don't really have to have a high PSL or anything? You
What's
can
a
just skip it. I
PSL?
mean, you clearly have a defined jawline on this thing. You've defined it. It's very sharp. I don't know how you really look, so I don't know if you have a more sharp or less sharp jawline.
It's decent. You know, I'm not.
But it's not as good as
level.
that.
No, it's not
I mean,
chiseled.
there's no fat there.
Right. Well, I don't have much fat on my face either.
But there's
You know,
literally no fat. This is 0% fat.
Just foam.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But then again, I do see some furries sometimes who are fat. Their costumes are fat.
That is true. Yeah. Sometimes it's a skinny guy inside there.
Yeah, and sometimes they claim they're pregnant too.
I haven't seen that before actually.
Okay, that's
Pregnant
just a straight
furries?
up lie.
Pregnant furries?
I mean, I don't think they're
No, I
pregnant
don't think
inside, but they have
I think they jokingly say that they're pregnant, but they're pregnant with like McDonald's.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
That's
or
a
like
little
Chipotle
creepy.
burrito.
That's a little creepy.
It is. It's not my thing, but more power to them.
And you've been to conventions, I'm sure.
Oh, a lot of them, yeah.
I know we kind of talked about this earlier, but the smell there must be horrible.
You know, it's actually not bad, except this last convention I went to, Anthrocon in Pittsburgh, it was like 100 and something degrees all days, and it was like super high humidity. That is by far the stinkiest convention I've ever been to.
Right. Have you ever been to like a
that was
normal
bad.
convention, like, I don't even know, like basketball? You get to meet like Clay Thompson or something?
No,
I probably smell fine.
Not really. I've been to like clothing conventions and stuff, but that's
Okay.
about it.
Hey guys, sorry for the interruption. Have to let you know that today's episode is sponsored by Shopify. If you've been sitting on a business idea, Shopify.
Wait a minute. He said that it was somewhere he went. It was like 100 degrees or some shit, and it smelled really bad. Bro, aren't you just smelling yourself? In that fucking furry costume? Aren't you just smelling your own? Okay, come on now. Fungi. All right.
Ashmatan. Thank you to Shopify for sponsoring today's episode. Do you think your family would be relieved if you told them this whole thing was just a prank and you didn't actually believe you were a raccoon?
If I told them it was a prank, they'd probably be like, well, you invested a lot of time into that
They'd
prank.
be like, thank the Lord Jesus. Right?
I don't know. They like it.
They like it?
They like it.
I know you said that earlier, but I thought you kind of just meant like
No,
they've
I
accepted
mean,
it.
No, they quite literally like it.
Right.
Like, I've been invited to like family functions. Like, they're like, can you please wear this?
So they've kind of just turned you into some sort of jester, some
A
sort
little
of
bit.
clown.
A little bit, but I enjoy it. So.
Do you have
get
any
out of it.
siblings?
I do.
So they probably view them as like the actual children, and you're like the clown they get to bring to Thanksgiving.
It's funny because you mentioned Thanksgiving, and I did wear this at Thanksgiving.
That's horrible.
Yeah. And my high school reunion.
I will say though, to be fair, if I showed up to a Thanksgiving dinner and there was a furry there, I would be really excited.
Yeah. I mean, they all were excited.
This would be
a lot of
really
fun.
a fun time.
It's great.
I think some people give too much shit to you guys in the sense that it's like, although most of you guys probably are either people who want to have with dogs or children, you're still funny to talk to.
Well,
it's entertaining.
There's a big
nonetheless.
difference. Like I was saying, there's a big difference between the people who are online and the people who are actually in person.
Well, it doesn't really matter to me because if somebody has either of those fantasies, it's okay as long as they're entertaining.
I mean, I guess.
How do you think everything got away for so long?
That's why I was.
Wait, what were the fantasies?
Well,
it's entertaining.
There's
a fun time.
It's great.
I think some people give too much shit to you guys in the sense that it's like, although most of you guys probably are either people who want to have sex with dogs or children, you're still funny to talk to.
Bro.
Well,
it's entertaining.
There's a big
nonetheless.
difference. Like I was saying, there's a big difference between the people who are online and the people who are actually in person.
Well, it doesn't really matter to me.
No, I stopped listening for half a second, and I take it back. I take it back.
Because if somebody has either too much shit to you guys in the sense that it's like, although most of you guys probably are either people who want to have sex with dogs or children, you're still funny to talk to.
Well,
it's entertaining.
There's a big
nonetheless.
difference. Like I was saying, there's a big difference between the people who are online and the people who are actually in person.
It doesn't really matter to me because if somebody has either of those fantasies, it's okay as long as they're entertaining.
I mean, I guess.
How do you think everything got away for so long?
That's what I was.
He's
I
a
was
fun
gonna
guy.
Say, that's what the
must
point
have
I
been
was
a
gonna
fun
make.
guy.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like we don't make enough money to be in that echelon.
Well, that's why you guys are still doing the Thanksgiving dinners with your family.
There you go. Yeah. We don't have islands.
What do you think the odds are of there being a strong correlation between furries and severe autism?
Severe? Severe, I don't think there's that much. But, the light to moderate, 1,000%. Big time.
So, like,
I feel
big time percentage.
I feel like owning one of these could be the autism test.
Yeah.
Like,
even if you're not technically autistic, the word, what it means now culturally, this is autism.
Oh, I would say so.
Even if you took a test with the doctor and he said, no, that guy's not autistic, he's normal.
Yeah.
I would just argue that the doctor needs to lose his license.
Right. Yeah, I mean, my friend paid $4,000 for an autism test, and I'm like, you own multiple fursuits. You didn't need to do that.
What was the result?
I'm pretty sure it was positive.
Was he excited for that? Did he want it to come out as positive?
I'm not sure, actually. I didn't. It was a.
Because I feel like if it happened to me, if I took a test like that and it said yes, I would never tell anybody.
Well, you just might end up with a fursuit in your closet if that's the case.
Yeah, but that's telling everybody. That's like confirming it beyond belief.
Well, the great thing about this is when you wear this, they don't know who you are.
It's a good point, actually.
Yeah, you could be Matan at the conventions, or you could be Matan outside, but then in the conventions you could be a tiger.
Except when you get in a situation where you meet another furry that you know, and then you know each other's voices, and then the other furry that you know happens to be a woman, and then she just happens to tell her other female friend that knows about her furry stuff about it, and then that female friend tells her husband, and then her husband just is friends with you as well, and then her husband says some shit to you, and then and then the two dudes like the one that's a furry is embarrassed about it. The one that's not a furry doesn't want to be a furry and kind of makes fun of him a little bit, but says he's not going to say anything about it. But then they get mad at each other one time, and then he just fucking spills it to everybody, and then now everybody knows he's a furry. But I guess he goes to Thanksgiving with it. So I mean, he doesn't care if his family knows, friends know, whatever. He just doesn't want his job knowing. Which is fair.
And nobody would know.
Instead, I could, go to the movie theater and save $3,478.
Yeah, that's true.
But then again, actually, I would save the full $3,500. I just sneak into the theater.
Like
you
could
just buy the ticket, return it, then say you scanned it already, and go in once you take a screenshot of the QR code.
That's true.
So actually, I'll save the full $3,500.
The AMC method, yeah.
I mean, you can do that really anywhere.
Yeah.
AMC, you only have to do it there because they actually have people checking the thing.
Right.
Most places, you could just walk in.
That is true, yeah.
Have you tried that before?
I have not. I pay for my tickets.
You do?
I do.
You might be at a disadvantage if you try sneaking into places with that.
I have.
At a big advantage because nobody wants to go up to you because they think you might shoot them.
Well, there is a lot of space for that in here.
Well, I mean, I was pretty scared when you told me you were bringing a big duffel bag in here.
Oh yeah.
That's why I didn't come down to get you.
I got checked twice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I actually told somebody to bring a gun just in case.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, I was talking to you like I have a big black duffel bag. I was like, okay.
Well, it's not black, but yeah.
That's the distinction with what we're.
There we go.
It's actually gray.
It's actually gray.
He may have a gun though. Because that would just be a really bad way for me to go out.
Yeah, not on my person.
Forgot my mic was muted. Yeah, I wonder why he bleeps out his cuss words. Maybe it's for because like I think maybe he probably does it on purpose, no? Just for well, obviously it's on purpose. I mean he probably does it I don't know. Does he do it for advertisement, or does he do it just so because he knows he has such absurd humor, he just doesn't want to push anything with YouTube? I don't know.
Okay. Like, I'm happy to go out even tomorrow, but just not by, like, death by furry. It's got to be something good. If
Yeah,
it's gonna be soon.
it's happened a few times where people have gotten killed by furries.
That's a really bad way to go out.
Yeah.
That's really actually... That might be the worst way to go out.
It's not great.
Can you think of a worse way?
Probably being boiled alive.
No, not more painful, just a more pathetic way. I mean, being boiled alive once you're dead, that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, the humiliation of being killed by a furry.
The humiliation of being killed by a furry.
I would hate to get killed by an anime, like a weeaboo or something.
Yeah, but it's really hard to tell. I mean, what makes them so different, just visually?
There's a visual distinction.
Yeah, is that the distinction?
I can tell a furry. Like, if I'm out and about, I can tell when somebody's a furry. Like, they just have a look to them.
I see.
Yeah.
If you could teach me this, I would really appreciate it, so I can stay safe.
It's elite ball knowledge.
Okay, so I probably wouldn't be able to figure it out.
No, it's a lot of, like I said, I've been around the block.
Okay. And is it allowed for a white person to dress up as a black animal?
I mean, they do.
It's allowed?
Yeah, they do it all the time.
I feel like being a furry is more of like an older person thing. Like, you don't see a lot of like you would think younger people would be furries more. Why do you see people that are like 30 and up and they're furries?
It's got to be like some sort of blackface, right?
I mean, you're a whole different species. You're a wolf. You're like
It's
a black
even worse.
wolf or something.
God forbid a wolf becomes sentient one day. He's going to be really pissed.
Yeah. I mean, but
especially if they become sentient and form their own version of racism.
Oh,
it's
like
going to be worse than
speciesism.
blackface.
Yeah, speciesism.
I mean, it'll just be racism at that point.
Oh, I guess.
It'll be different races, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you got the, yeah.
Be like a black wolf, you know, like the black sheep.
Right.
You know, pack of white sheep.
I wouldn't fuck with a black wolf, though.
So you're what?
I wouldn't fuck with a white wolf either.
A white wolf?
Yeah,
Why is
wolves are,
that?
wolves are scary, man.
Are we talking about a real wolf or a
I was
crazy
talking
guy
about-
in a
I was talking about
$4,000
real wolf.
costume?
I was talking about real wolf.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Would it be considered cannibalism for furries to eat meat?
No, not at all.
Why?
I don't know many vegan furries.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they take pleasure in eating the meat more so than an average person?
I don't think so. I think it's just, it tastes good.
But I thought you
Just
said you
like
don't eat
that's- I feel like-
raccoons.
They don't eat raccoons. What?
Why?
Why don't they? Does a normal person eat raccoons?
I'm sure raccoons eat raccoons.
No. No way.
What do you think? They bury them?
No, but they just get,
They
eaten
eat
by-
trash.
Yeah, they,
Eating another raccoon without a fight because they died from eating the wrong trash would be like the best day, the third best day of a raccoon's life.
I don't feel like they're cannibals. I mean, there's too many of the big carcasses on the side of the road that are uneaten.
Imagine how many more there would be if they weren't being eaten by other raccoons.
Yeah.
You don't see them that often. It's like once every other week, really.
I see them pretty often.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
oh.
Poor guys. They didn't make it across the road.
Over 80% of furries identify as LGBTQR+. Why do you think so many furries are gay?
Man, I'd say it's even more in person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd
Holy
say so.
shit. Are you gay?
I am, yeah.
Oh, my.
Sorry, Dad.
Does he know that?
No.
Really?
Really.
Oh, man. He's not really in for much of a surprise.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. My mom was not surprised in the slightest, so.
When you came out as a furry or gay?
Both.
So your mom knows you're gay?
Yeah.
And your dad doesn't?
No.
Are they still together?
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe there's something there, too.
Yeah, that definitely encouraged this.
There you go.
Which one was she more like, my son is lost?
No, she didn't have that reaction at all.
Wait.
Definitely encouraged this. Still together?
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe there's something there, too.
Yeah, that definitely encouraged this.
There you go.
Which one was she more like, my son is lost?
No, she didn't have that reaction at all.
Because there's
But
not really,
actually,
there's not
you know
really a
what?
solution to your son being a furry.
Right.
Whereas there is to one of if he's gay.
Electroshock?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I haven't tried that yet.
He's been proven to work.
Oh, well.
He's been proven to work, sort of. I mean, you could just shock somebody enough and then they don't care or have any desires at all.
Yeah, that is
including
true.
gay ones.
Yeah, I mean.
Did you ever read that book?
That's like a lobotomy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There was that book. They made me read it in like 7th grade.
I don't think
where
I read
They give
that
people
one.
lobotomies.
Oh. Yeah, no, I haven't read that one. But I'm sure it works.
I mean, it definitely works. That's
Yeah,
why it's
but then
illegal
you're
now.
just
It
numb
works
to-
too well.
Yeah, exactly.
These people have taken over control and they want everybody to be gay. That's why we can't give lobotomies to slightly autistic people anymore.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it.
But so why are so many furries gay?
I think it just attracts a lot of people who are already gay.
Why?
Because it's a community of a lot of gay people. I mean, you kind of go where it is. And it's a different type of gay people as well, I will say. Like
this would be more accepted from other gay people.
Gay people actually don't fuck like normal gay people.
Because you make them look bad. They're like
No,
one
I
step
don't-
away
oh,
on the
no.
scale of normal. It's
Uh-uh.
like gays right here and then furries down here. So you're making them look really bad, sort of.
I feel like it's the other way around.
What?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
not talking
I'm
about.
not
like,
a big supporter,
you
but this
know-
is way crazier, my friend.
No.
Like, if I saw a guy in
it's
public
just
who was
a-
like obviously gay, I'd be like, I see it all the time.
Well,
if I saw you in public, I probably would be more scared than if I saw like a straight up gangster shooting people.
Oh. Well, the thing is with furry gays, that they're usually like not outwardly gay. So
Well,
they're like
they're
kind
80% of them are
they kind
gay
of
at
blend
least.
in. No, but they kind of blend in type of thing. Like they don't have like that that yes queen like type of thing going. Like
I
that
see. So they don't
Hollywood.
act gay. They're
No,
like
not
gay
really.
behind the
That's
the
why
costume.
I'm saying it's different. But some do. It's fine if they do.
I see.
But just not in general.
And are you ever planning to tell your dad that you're gay?
He might see this podcast. He has furry videos in his YouTube.
So this might actually be the reveal.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Not sorry for revealing it. You're welcome. Sorry about this.
Yeah.
Do you want to apologize as well? It
Yeah.
might be
Sorry,
better to hear
Dad. I
from you.
apologize.
Scared than if I saw like a straight up gangster shooting people.
Oh. Well, the thing is with furry gays, they're usually like not outwardly gay.
Here, my friend.
No.
Like, if I saw a guy in
it's
public
just
who was,
a-
like, obviously gay, I'd be like, you know, I on the scale of normal, it's like gays right here and then furries down here, so you're making them look really bad, sort of.
I feel like it's the other way around.
Accepted from other gay people.
Of a lot of gay people. I mean, I think it just attracts a lot of people who are already gay.
Why?
Because it's a community of a lot of gay people. I mean, you kind of go where it is. And it's a different type of gay people as well, I will say. Like
this would be more accepted from other gay people.
Gay people actually like don't fuck like normal gay people.
Because
Like,
you make them look bad. They're like
No,
one
I
step
don't-
away.
oh,
On the
no.
scale of normal, it's
Uh-uh.
like gays right here and then furries down here, so you're making them look really bad, sort of.
I feel like it's the other way around.
What?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
not talking
I'm
about.
not
like,
a big supporter,
you
but
know,
this is way crazier, my friend.
No.
Like, if I saw a guy in
it's
public
just
who was,
a-
like, obviously gay, I'd be like, you know, I see it all the time.
Well,
if I saw you in public, I probably would be more scared than if I saw, like, a straight-up gangster shooting people.
Oh. Well, the thing is with furry gays, they're usually like not outwardly gay. So
Well,
they're like
they're
kind
80% of them are
they kind
gay
of
at
blend
least.
in. No, but they kind of blend in type of thing. Like they don't have like that that yes queen like type of thing going. Like
I
that
see. So they don't
hard-hearted.
act gay. They're
No,
like
not
gay
really.
behind
That's
the
what
costume.
I'm saying. It's different, but some do. It's fine if they do.
I see.
But just not in general.
And are you ever planning to tell your dad that you're gay?
He might see this podcast. He has furry videos in his YouTube.
So this might actually be the reveal.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Not sorry for revealing it. You're welcome. Sorry about this.
Yeah.
Do you want to apologize as well?
Yeah.
It might be
Sorry,
better to hear
Dad. I
from you.
apologize. I should have told you earlier. My bad.
At least it's not the worst thing he's ever told you. And honestly, you might not give a shit anymore either, so.
Yeah. That's the hope.
How many siblings do you have?
I just have 2.
2?
Yeah.
They're normal?
No.
No?
No.
This must
My
be some
sister is also a cosplayer.
really
well, used
screwed
to
up
be a
genetics.
cosplayer. She met her husband at Comic-Con.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then my brother is a professional fire spinner, I think the technical term for it is. We have a family, a good family.
I don't know if I would. I actually, and I don't
So I
mean
might
this
be
as a
the
joke,
most
I might
normal
my life
Yeah.
if I had 3 kids. You ever see Invincible?
Yeah.
Where, he's beating the shit out of his son. He's like, what's another 20 years?
Yeah.
He tried. This is 60 years, sort of.
Right.
In that essence. Added up, actually, it might be like 90, depending on how old your siblings are. 90 years, that's like a human lifespan. I'm not like some sort of alien.
Right.
My line of, my descendants, this is over with.
Well, my sister has kids, so it's not technically over.
It's over with in the sense that, like, they're good.
Oh. I mean,
like, does your father have like a brother or something? Do you have an uncle?
Yeah, I do.
I'm saying that must be he must be, every time your uncle looks at your dad, he must be like a fucking hotshot to him.
Yeah.
He's like, you really got fucking screwed over, friend. You have a cosplayer, a fire spinner, and a gay furry.
Yeah.
And I have 2 normal children.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, man.
Not at all. It's much worse over there. Trust me.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, I'm very
Holy
serious.
shit.
Yeah.
Were your
I'm not envious of them.
Were your grandparents like siblings?
No, not at all.
So how did this
Polar
happen to your whole
opposites.
family? Must have been insane mold exposure.
I guess. I mean, you know what? Maybe there was something there. Not thinking.
So
about
what are your
that
cousins?
house.
What's their problem?
Insane mold exposure is crazy.
I kind of don't want to get into that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little personal. It's not good though. It basically more money, more problems type of situation.
They have money. They're well off.
Yes.
Are they?
No. Not
So
to
then
my,
is there
not
really
to my
anything
knowledge.
worse?
No.
As we said, it's like
There's stuff worse.
Furries.
There's definitely stuff worse, and yeah, it's not good.
Without saying what they do, can I hear an example of something that could be worse that they're doing?
Going into jail.
That's not worse at all. I would much rather my son be a criminal than a furry.
It's not a cool crime.
Is it like white collar?
No, I'm not gonna get into it.
Okay, that's fine. And what is the general lifespan of one of you morons?
I feel, the experiment's not over yet. So we don't know.
What do you think it'll be? I think the average is, but for the average person, I think it's like 78.
Well, a lot of people say, twink death is at 25.
Okay.
But I see furries going a lot further than that.
Further than 25?
Yeah.
Like 29?
They get into their 40s.
The oldest ones are 40.
Yeah, I mean, there's older ones, but they died.
Okay. At like 45 or what?
At I think like 70 or something.
70-year-old?
Yeah, 70.
I mean, those are just like probably old people who got early Alzheimer's, right? They just don't know what's happening anymore.
That's a long set of Alzheimer's or dementia. Because they were in it for a long haul.
Okay. So maybe they got it really early on when they were in like their 50s.
They might have had mold very early on, yeah.
And are you guys, because I don't know, excuse my lack of knowledge here. Are you guys associated with those people who like the ponies?
Like bronies?
Yes, whatever that is, yeah.
I mean, not really. There are some furries who are into My Little Pony, but not every brony is a
But
furry.
you guys don't like the bronies. Those guys are really weird.
I mean, if you're still watching it nowadays, I mean, the meme's like over.
Right.
Like, I get it if you're watching it before when it was hot on 4chan, but...
Are you on 4chan a lot?
No, I used to be. That's
used to be?
Yeah, that's kind of how I got into this.
Into furries?
Yeah.
Oh, as you said, you're making fun of them.
Correct, yes.
I see. So you think this is like a common pipeline? People talk about the
It's a
alt-right
super-
pipeline.
yeah,
This is a way worse pipeline. I think we really need to actually start taking this pretty seriously.
Yeah, it's a very common pipeline. People shit on furries and then they end up becoming furries, and I've seen it happen a lot. But it's because they find out that they're
From your
kinda
own
cool.
experience, how can somebody avoid that happening?
Don't shit on furries.
But if they want to
'Cause
do
you
that
might-
but not become one.
Because you might get into it.
Okay.
The more you interact with them, the more you realize they're kind of all right.
And just real quick, you said your brother is a fire spinner?
He is.
What does that mean exactly?
He is a fire performer, so he has his thing is fire nunchucks.
I see.
So he sets them on fire. It's an interesting job.
I'm really sorry, man.
Yeah, he makes a living off of it.
Yeah, well, actually, it could be cool.
It looks very cool. I have a video of me on my Instagram with one of his fire props in full suit, which people call me for doing because it is very dangerous. But
Why? Because you could get inflamed easily?
Oh, super easy. I mean, these are highly flammable.
See, you know how I was talking earlier about how I don't want to go out from a furry killing me?
Yeah.
That would be a really cool way for a furry to go out, though.
In flames?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it would be like a Roman send-off or whatever, where they set them
Yeah,
on fire.
sort of. I mean, it also fits, your sort of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the most important and distinct thing about you compared to the average person.
Maybe so. I mean, I feel like I got...
Maybe. There's something worse?
No, there's nothing worse.
Definitely not.
But, yeah, maybe so. I mean, not everybody knows a furry, but everybody knows somebody with a cool car or something.
Right. Do you think furries would accept long neck, or is he even too weird for them?
Oh, they'd love long neck.
They would
They'd
love
probably
long neck?
make him a giraffe fursona.
A what?
A giraffe fursona.
What does that mean?
Like a giraffe,
Oh, I
fursuit.
thought you said a draft.
No, giraffe.
I see.
For Daddy Longneck?
That's actually a really cool idea for
I
him.
know. Somebody would probably do it for him for mad cheap or free.
Well, he's my
I
next
guarantee it.
guest in 5 minutes. We're filming with him in 5 minutes.
No shit, really?
I can have you guys kind of meet in the, the lobby.
Yeah, if you
and
want
you guys
a
can
giraffe.
kind of exchange information, and maybe he can become
We could do it.
a giraffe.
Yeah, pull up to the furry conventions, man, and giraffe fursuit.
That would actually be really interesting.
I know fursuit makers.
I mean, I know this. I mean, everybody knows this who knows him. He doesn't really have any money.
Oh.
So maybe they'll have to kind of do it out of a...
Promotional.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I mean,
He
furries
can do
would do that.
promo.
Furries would do that. With enough promo, they would do it.
I mean, kind of promo for the community that he's even doing it.
Yeah,
right?
no, I mean, we've been getting a lot of good publicity lately. There's been some high-profile stuff put out.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, because I have to film with my next guest, Longneck, now.
Okay.
But I appreciate you for coming
Absolutely.
on the show. So thanks for coming on. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Absolutely. Oh, God. Oh, my tail seems to be stuck on the chair.
You can just take it with you. I'm never going to let anybody sit in that ever again.
Sure.
Dude. That was fun. That was actually pretty funny. I'm just tired. All right. Peace out, chat.